And I should be live, I think. I hope. Usually how it goes. I don't really have an intro, I just kind of go live. And well, half the time if I'm streaming to someone and someone has like the starting streams, like this stream starting soon thing, I usually just go live to be like, oh, I'm live, so just waiting on you, I guess.
There we go, yeah, I can see you're live.
Ooh.
Yo.
That's good, that's fun.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Well, yes. Because I upload the VODs, I should probably actually explain what is happening on the server. So, I snuck myself onto a new server. I found myself... Oh!
Hi.
I think I was caught. I don't think I got away with this.
Oh?
Here, take some flesh.
Thanks.
Do we trade
Hello.
flesh on the server? Hello, hi.
Welcome to the Chaos Realm. Just be formal and introduce myself. Hello, I'm Dizzy. I am the overruler of this realm.
That's cool. That's neat. Nothing that I've been on has ever been this... Oh, that's
Yeah.
a bit of discredit. Some of the stuff I have been on is fancy, but nothing this spectacular and spooky.
Yeah, well, it's been going on for about a year since Vanilla Realm. It's, first thing we've built was this house right here behind you.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's the spawn house. It's technically my house, but like, any and all the welcome. I don't keep my belongings there anymore. I have other places to live. If you look behind you here, we've got a map.
Ooh. Also, I should mention this is going to be a surfer tour as well.
Yeah, we'll give you a little tour. You might need some stuff while you're here. It's just, you know, you don't want you dying on the first day.
Ah, that's
So it's
handy.
Like
Oh, well, would you look
it's
at
like
that?
a little welcome pack.
What a lovely welcome pack.
There we go.
Usually I give people either a half a stack of potatoes or a fish.
I hear you probably need some food too. There goes some
Oh, cool.
chicken.
Jeez.
Well, this here, like, right here at spawn, is a beautiful spawn area. This is the community farm. You're welcome to any of the crops as long as you replace them and keep everything organized. So, wheat here, carrots there, potatoes there,
My
sugarcane here,
favorite, potatoes.
cocoa beans, bamboo, and of course, like, this is like our bone meal machine. So you put bone meal in there. Easy. Just chuck it in the top shelf, the top chest, and it feeds down.
I am
All
very...
automated.
I don't do too much complex stuff on Minecraft, so this is already, I'm like, this is magic. How cool is
This
this?
is probably like some of the easiest.
I know!
It's just hoppers.
I don't
This is
use
like
any... I'm unless it's for decoration, I don't particularly... I'm a builder. I'm one of those types.
Ooh, we got a couple builders on the server. I kind of classify myself as a builder, but I'm not the best one. Like this pink house over here, I built that.
That's still really cool, though.
Yeah, it's a little cat cafe slash one of
Oh,
the
that's
people on
real
the server,
cool.
Tynan. That's his house. I built my spawn house. I built the community farm. With the help of the other people, there's someone over there went past. I believe
there
that
they
might have
are.
been Archer. Archer's another streamer.
Ah.
They live towards the ocean that way. But yeah, we'll just follow the path for now, I guess. We can
I like that I'm
walk
in like
around.
almost full iron and just like in boots going like, yeah, no, just in case you die, I'll be fine, don't worry about it.
That's alright. There's Among Us. We don't know
Oh,
who built it, where it came from. It just appeared there one day.
in the
got
bamboo
mine.
forest.
I got my netherite boots, so I'll be fine. And like, worst comes to worst, I'll just quickly pop on my fully netherite armor.
Yeah, look,
This
fair enough.
here, this like Neapolitan house with the crafting table Antichrist symbol on the top is my friend Indy's house. She's also one of my mods.
I
She's a bit
did
of
know.
a noob.
I do like the detail. I wish you could turn the crafting tables upside down as well to really emphasize the
Yeah.
anti-craft. But
But it's more cursed on the inside. Like she's got a fountain with
Oh.
another like Antichrist symbol. It looks like
Huh.
something that would summon Herobrine. So yeah,
it kind of does. That's a cool vibe to have.
yeah. I don't think she even knows what Herobrine is.
That is. It's weird when you come across those people. You're like, oh, you're new. That's cool.
Yeah, so we just keep following the path. These little gazebos down here, They're down to the zombie farm. There's an XP farm underneath. It's not the best one, but
Ah.
like, it's great when
It
you're
gets
just
the
starting
job
out.
done.
Yeah, that was the first XP farm we built. So yeah, it's still there. This here is Mimi's house. Mimi is on the realm today. It looks like there's something going on inside. Do you want to check it out?
Yeah, let's have a look. I feel like we interrupted something.
Yeah, I feel like this too. This is Archer and Mimi.
Hello.
There we go. There. This is also like a like Mimi has graciously set up this like top part of her house to be a free-for-all storage area. So it's kind of like a socialist type thing. You can take
That's
what you
cool.
need when you need it. You can even contribute if you want, but Mimi usually contributes the most.
I like how this says phantom, because that means you're either keeping ghosts in there or just the actual full-on creatures.
Yeah, it's just like the materials that come from each thing, but like it's a bit of a mix because like spider has like all the things from a spider, but then there's just bones, gunpowder, rotten flesh, ender pearls, and then phantom. And phantoms are turned off now, so those are a commodity.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fair. They're not a
Yeah.
good mob. Although I had a funny thing recently. I was on a server, and I had a cat, which I don't usually get because I'm not usually near a village. And I was just working at night, and the phantoms couldn't get to me because they can't deal with cats.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
I didn't know
knew
that either.
Like,
I was like,
I
"Why
knew that.
you attacking me?" They would swoop down and just.
I used them to deter creepers, but I didn't know about that.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
still phantoms as well. They're still up there and they scream at you, but they can't do anything.
Oh, I didn't know that.
At one
So
point, I had like
become-
7 phantoms just up there staring at me, and they
Oh,
couldn't do
no.
anything. And I'm like,
I
"This
didn't
is
know
the
they could
funnest
spawn
thing."
that many.
Yeah, neither did
Uh,
I.
This is the pumpkin patch. The thing about me is I really like pumpkins.
Oh, I
don't
get
eat
that.
them. Don't eat them, but I do like them.
They're really cool.
Yeah. So this is my pumpkin patch. We built this to lead up to Halloween. We still haven't taken down any of our Halloween or Christmas decorations. But
I
these
think
are
it
some
fits
of the
the
cats. Yeah. The cats, they hang around. I put them here because you'd pop out of the zombie farm and just be jump scared by like 10 creepers ready to get you.
Huh.
So that's why I left them here. It's strategically placed. So if you walk through here, the path continues this way. If we look over here, this little mushroom house. That's Nike's mushroom house. Nike's
That's
another
cool.
member of the server.
You got the
uh,
brand on? That's sick.
Yeah, so they got the brand.
Yeah,
it's
I don't
spelled a little different.
Okay, well that's
So-
good because I hate Nike, so that's sick.
Well, Nike's also building the thing from Game of Thrones. Is that like the castle looking thing there?
Is it the game or the Thrones? It
Yeah, I
looks
don't
like it's
watch-
gonna be the Thrones. I saw all
yeah.
8 seasons.
I never watched it. It's something to do with the, I don't know, snow. But yeah. This here, this is new. This popped up. I believe Sky is building this because this looks like Sky's building style.
That's
it's
really.
very-
This is really cool.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
I like the
it.
lights. They're cool.
Yeah, Sky's like one of the most talented builders on the server. I'm like shocked every time I see something. So yeah, I've actually kind of commissioned / getting them to work for free for me on one of my builds.
That's cool.
This path also continues down here. There's like a rickety bridge. Try not to fall off. Sky
A
also
dandelion.
completely
I
tear-
won't take that, but I tend to have a fiend of taking dandelions.
Ooh, there's a flower forest nearby. I can take you later.
There's not
there's
gonna be
like-
any more dandelions.
They're like Sky completely terraformed this whole place. Like built this cove.
Holy
and
cow!
It's so cool, especially when you're flying past. There's the gay lighthouse that Archer's building.
Heck yeah! I love both of those things.
Yeah, it was originally like a red and white one, very much reminded me of Round the Twist, but
Oh my
we just-
gosh!
yeah, they decided to Round the Twist. It's a classic, but no, we need to make it gay.
Yeah, look, that's fair. I get that. You should probably do a separate one around the twist, and then make
Yeah,
I don't
well-
know. Children have a bad time. I had a bad time as a child watching it.
Yeah, it's kind of traumatizing to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. No one gets it. Everyone's like, "What? It was good. What do you mean?" Or
Like
like,
that
"What
one
is it?"
episode with, like the kid peed on a tree and then he had to burp up a baby. Like that. Like I watched that in primary school. I was like in year 3.
I don't remember that episode.
Oh, that was a wild one. This is my storage area. It is 3 whole chunks mined down to bedrock, and they're all slime chunks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this top layer is just like the entrance. There's like a nether portal in there. And then you go down the ladders again. It's my storage area, and then if you use the water chutes, it goes all the way down to bedrock.
I'm gonna be upstaged so much on this server.
Yeah, that's.
Oh gosh.
I can hang on. I'll tell you. If I go to my statistics, I have mined nearly 100,000 smooth stone and 32,894 deep slate, and deep slate's only been in the realm for a couple of weeks. So yeah, that's fun.
Wowzers. Oh, that's cool. That little chest thing.
Yeah, that's how I can protect the chests from creepers when like I'm building.
That's clever.
Waterlog them.
As a person running through the forest, I could see them in the armor and the cape. It looks a bit like a superhero.
Yeah, you'll see people pop around like cryptids on this server. So this path goes back down towards my house.
Yes.
Down here. You can see someone, Mimi's down there. You can wave and say hi. Yeah. So
also, hello. Ow.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. My house is always seen as like a little. Oh, okay, that's the way home because you can see the smoke from my chimney. But now we have a giant purple beacon, but that's not always there because people like to borrow the beacon for builds.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So hello Meep in chat. Hello Meep.
Oh yo, it's Meep. Hello. We'll have to go back towards the house to show you Meep's house. We'll go back that way.
Yes.
This is Desi's house. Desi lives in the mountain. And it's like all these catacombs that run through the mountain. It's really cool.
Actually, I've done a build similar to that in like a 6 servers ago. They're really fun. They're really cool to do.
Yeah,
it looks really cool.
There's cool thing to the back of the house as well.
Ooh.
Desi also only realized because like we borrowed the seed from another very famous Minecraft server. And there is another build where where Desi's house is on the other server that we've copied from, the copied seed, and Desi only just realized today from watching someone who was on that other very famous server. But yeah.
That almost sounds like that time I copied a very famous server's concept and royally stuffed it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that was a fun
There's Jim's
server.
house in the distance. That little oaken stone brick house. Jim likes to live a bit farther away. Like, he doesn't even have a path that goes there, I don't think.
Look, fair. I'm very much used to me trying to make a server or a situation in which everyone lives relatively close. And then literally everyone is like, is it Jim?
Yeah, Jim.
Yeah, everyone tends to be like Jim is like, I'm just going to walk a million miles away and build a house. And I'm like, well, that ruins the whole idea.
Everyone seems to have a base somewhat nearby spawn.
Well, that's
but
cool.
like they still have builds elsewhere. This is the bee dome. It doesn't work anymore. There's a bee farm in there. It's very against RSPCA type deal, but there's enough hunting in there to last us for a little while.
Goodness.
Yeah.
It looks like a fight broke out.
A creeper got in here. I think it might have been a supercharged creeper, to be honest.
Could have been an inside job. The bees got out. They're free.
Yeah, actually, I think the bees might still be in there. I'm not sure. We had an incident. I had a pet bee and he disappeared, and we think that they might be going all the way up into Desi's house and living there.
That is a very funny infestation to have.
Yeah, because Desi has some pet bees, and we think that they might have just joined. But
just to walk into like, I'm just gonna check on my pet bees. Why are there 20 of you?
Yeah, this is Archer's house. So Archer lives here. While this looks humble abode. This looks like a cute little house, and there's like a big farm that Archer's been working on here.
Nice.
So
and it's all fancy with the redstone and stuff. I don't understand.
Yeah, I think Archer wants to corner the wheat market on the realm.
Huh.
But yeah, so there's the unfinished lighthouse. This is where a villager lives. This is probably the nicest facilities for any of the villagers we keep on this realm. A lot of them are kept in like 1x1 holes.
Is it called anything bad? Because
No, it's just
Okay, well, that's good. That's good. Then that means I've been on worse servers.
yeah. We just use them to trade.
That well, yeah,
But
most people do, but
mine just live in the top floor of my house. I just gave them my bed.
that's
Because I don't
that's
sleep
nice.
there anymore. Yeah, there's a barn here, and there's like a this is a
That is a
sh-
very
part of the
cool
sugar
roof
cane farm.
design. I got distracted by the roof.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's a real neat-
expensive though.
I
But
can
yeah.
imagine, yeah.
So I've just got some cool stuff here. If we head back to the path.
Also, Meep says totally didn't steal any of the wheat the other day, so
Yeah,
it's
totally.
always good to. It's always to get a. It's always good to say the truth, you know. Always nice
Yeah,
to get
totally
the
is.
truth off your chest.
Totally didn't steal any. Thought we had the path continue over here, but we'll just make our way
Just make our own path.
back to the path. Oh yeah, so here we were on this one before. Yeah. So if we keep going this way.
Also, didn't blow up any of the farm because I forgot creepers made holes.
Yeah, I was streaming when that happened. I had to go and fix it.
That's
Yes,
fine.
if we continue back this way towards the main hub area. So while like the spawn house is that way, the main hub is sort of like next to where Mimi's house is. So like this area is basically the main hub.
Oh yeah.
There's the cats and one of the people on the realm. But yes, if we go back this way and we follow the path this way. These boats used to have spooky boys in them. There were zombies with pumpkin heads on them.
Oh yes, of
But
course.
an iron golem got loose and destroyed them.
Oh.
Sad day in history, but we still got this guy, the sole survivor. This is Momo's house, or Meep's house.
Ah. I did find it funny that we saw the name and went, ah yes, this is the nickname we will give, and it's the exact opposite.
Yeah. I went with Momo. See, I met Momo through Valorant, and and thus met Sky, who was also in this realm, who built stuff over that way.
So this is
yeah,
Meep's
so-
place.
This is Meep's place. This is so cool.
Oh whoa! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Oh, this
Cool
is
Aqua farm. So anything that looks super cool, Sky built. Anything that looks super cursed, Momo built. I helped with the building when Momo was originally building it to make it look somewhat normal, like this little sitting area up here, upstairs.
Well, hang on. Where I went downstairs and
The
you went up.
ladders.
Oh right.
Yeah, ladders.
When you say stairs, I'm like, oh yeah, where are the stairs? This is so
Yes.
like lovely.
There's like a drop down here, and
Also, yeah,
It's-
Meep confirmed. It says I didn't build it. I don't remember what that is, and then I build curse. So
yeah.
yes.
And there's even roof access, like you can get onto the rafters, and that's where the bed is apparently.
That-
Oh my god, I have.
But it's such a good vibe. It's cool up here.
Yeah, it's quirky.
Yes.
Oh wow, there's even more
I
ladders.
cannot go to the bed. It just gets stuck on the ladder. Okay, there we go.
It's like a little watchtower with a trip leaf thing.
This is so cool.
But yeah. Okay, I gotta find the way down now.
Yeah. Now it's like, how do I get down? There's probably like. Oh well, there's like a little. Oh, cool. There's like a little balcony. I gotta find my way down. Okay.
Yeah, I struggled.
Oh, I was just like, oh, you
I'm
just
outside.
jump down, but no, you can't because they've cleverly put in ways so you can't just fall down.
Yeah.
That is clever.
Oh look, Mimi bought you a gift.
A dandelion! Must be the last one of the season.
Yeah.
Ah.
There's a very small sheep and cow farm and a considerably okay, no, there's less chickens now. There used to be a lot more chickens in there. We had an egg incident recently, but yeah, these are like Mimi's animal farms. They can't be like cracked because it drops Mimi's frame so much that their PC crashes.
Yeah, that's
So I had to build my cow farm considerably further away.
that
this is
checks. That checks.
This is the Nether Hub. There's always a sign in here. It regularly changes.
Oh god, I've seen this enough in my TikTok.
Yeah, and if we don't go in, we won't go in the Nether just yet. There's more to it. Oh, this way, this way.
I'm so curious about the egg incident, but also it's funnier if I don't know.
3 of us have mob privileges on here. It can get crazy sometimes.
Huh.
We're breeding axolotls here, trying to get a blue axolotl.
Ah.
But then, like, we can also release them into the lake, so the axolotls live in the lake. Before the recent update, they spawned in here, so you could just grab them and they keep spawning.
Yoink.
But there are less now. Most of them have despawned unless they've been bucketed. So we just keep breeding them so they can live here.
That's fair.
Yeah, this is a gazebo. There's also another running
There's
gag on the realm of moldy beans. They're all named moldy beans. If you jump, you can see the name tag on it.
Huh. How did the
Yeah,
moldy beans get on the ceiling?
Yeah, exactly. Someone just placed them all around the realm. It's a mystery. No one knows who does it. I think it's hilarious though.
I just have
Whoever
the
does
Spider
it is-
Pig theme stuck in my head, but it's like how did the moldy beans get caught in the ceiling? Moldy beans, moldy beans, does whatever a moldy beans does. Can it stick to its ceiling? Yes, it can, 'cause it is mold. And look out, there is also
Banger.
some beans.
Banger. The path continues each way from here. There's not much to each way that. Be me.
Ah, zombies. Oh, I'll make some friends. Hello.
Yeah. The path isn't exactly lit that way, so I probably wouldn't explore it.
Yeah, look, that's
Too
fair.
much.
I was just making a couple of skeleton. Never mind. I don't want to deal with any of that.
Yeah, let's just head back to the main hub.
There's a couple. It's one of those. It's so much fun being like with new people and being like, oh, you're gonna learn so much about how I play Minecraft. And walk into my house and be like, why are there so many bows up on the wall? And I'm like, I collect skeleton bows. Why?
Oh, you should see the Enderman in Mimi's house.
Oh goodness.
Come this way. Oh, we got a friend come through the portal.
Oh.
The big
hello.
puddles, by the way, are for tridents, because
Oh, yeah.
everyone had a trident at the start, but now we have elytras because we've gone to the end.
Yeah.
This is the back door to Mimi's house. Just come down here.
Oh, that's right. We're back here now.
Yeah.
Huh.
When I like to piss Mimi off, I just look at them all in the eye and then leave.
Because you'd hear the noise and you wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
undo it because it's a server. It's funny.
I'm gonna leave them for now though. But yes, they all went in there on their own volition, by the way.
I like that this is so close to a buy bed.
Yeah, that was a bit.
Cool. I just.
Can't remember who was it. I think it was me, Mimi, and Archer.
It was so funny
Yes.
because like I saw it and I'm like, those don't look quite like the right colors. I have to turn back and look at my flag and turn back. Oh no, okay. Those
Yeah,
are the right
okay.
colors. I am correct. They're slightly different.
Yeah. We're going a bit off path for this part because I haven't built the path all the way there yet. But my most recent build that I'm currently working on is this way. Also along this way is someone built this giant cobblestone thing and we don't know when or what they're doing with it. But it's a good place for mobs to spawn if you need to get like gunpowder and stuff and don't want to go to a farm and just want to like farm XP. This is a spider farm.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
Okay.
Let's jump down. There you go. There's a sword here for you to grab if you need it and they just pop through here.
Ah yes.
Yeah. To get them to spawn, you gotta stand all the way back here though. It's for the dungeon.
Yeah. It's one of those things of like, you build a really nice area and goes, wait, hang on, I have to stand over in this area to actually make them spawn to then come back over to there.
Yeah. The zombie and the spider farm will work for regardless of who's on the server. But one of our farms and the most cracked farm only works if you're two of the farms, sorry. One of them's a cracked one, one's a creeper farm. Only work if you were the first person to log on.
Huh.
Or you're the only one on. Because
Yeah.
it goes by a spawn radius.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's
Go
just a
this way.
full-on castle. Also,
This-
me be like, have you shown the chunk errors? No. but I have a feeling potentially would get to that. That is
Yeah, well, my storage room's 3 chunk areas, but I still want
Dandelions.
of them. Oh, dandelions, yes, you're welcome to take those ones.
Yay.
They're just behind my storage area for the building materials.
Yes, I'm just gonna quickly. I see one just gonna duck around behind the trees and. Hang on, let me just try. There it is. There you are. Gotcha. I think on my realms, which is just like a regular one that I haven't been streaming, I think I got like 14 stacks.
Ooh, damn.
Just in one of the
So yeah,
servers.
This is my castle. You can't get up to it unless you have an elytra, so you won't be able to see the inside for now. This is my cow farm. It will drop your frames considerably if you get too close.
Yeah, maybe not for streaming.
Yeah, and yeah, basically this used to go down to bedrock. This giant crater.
Ah, it's so
Doesn't-
cool.
Yeah, and then it's a floating island.
You
the
ripped it out of
castle.
the earth. That's sick.
Yeah. Had to use a little bit of creative mode,
With your
which
powerful
you're welcome.
mod hands, you ripped it out of the earth.
Yeah, if you ask nicely, I will grant creative mode for certain aspects of builds. Nothing like spawning in like full netherite armor and stacks of 64 diamond blocks. But like if you're like, oh, I need to terraform this massive area, can I have creative mode? And I'll be like, okay, sure.
I'll be honest, I probably won't ask. Like, even the armor
Yeah.
you've given me, I'm like, I'll put that in the chest, and I'll find Maya. Well, I
That's
think
fair.
that might
Yeah,
be a
most
bit
people-
difficult.
Most people like the challenge. We're actually going towards nothing. There's
Oh no, I'm
dandelions
going
here.
towards dandelions. I got sidetracked.
Yeah, there isn't much more that way. We have explored a fair amount of the world though, because there are strip mines that run for thousands of blocks, and we've also used like nether roof travel and elytra travel. So to get to like unexplored areas where you're gonna find like surface geodes and things like that, you have to go a fair distance, because this was started on 1.16.
Ah, yeah. I do not know where you are. I was just
I'm-
picking up dandelions.
I'm near my storage area for the build.
Okay, I'll head over that way then.
Oh, I can see you.
I was. You just wandered off. One second you were just gone, and I was just like, oh, I've got like 37 dandelions now. Like, you don't think about it, but if we just pick up random stuff off the ground, you tend to get a lot of it real quick. Thank you.
There you go. Alright, if we head this way, we can go to the nether. Archer wants me to show you the bridge. It's like really far away. There's an ice bridge in the nether to get to it.
Oh, wow.
So I might steal some of the boats on the path.
The abandoned boats.
Yeah, I cry. I kind of want to leave them there as like to memorialize them, but at the same time, I feel like we're gonna get all kinds of mobs getting stuck in them, and the worst thing is like you get a creeper stuck in one of them, you don't realize, you walk past it, and boom, there goes the path.
There goes the path, the memoriam, the creeper, everything.
We can fit in one boat.
Ah, yes. It's so different in kind. Most of the time when I'm going on adventures with friends, they're like, alright, here's my boat, good luck. And I'm like, hang on. Wait.
Ready? You're supposed to be on lockdown. Oh god, we have
Vanessa.
a friend.
I don't know. There's like so many
This-
variations, I've given up.
This is our really ugly nether, like fortress, I don't know, nether hub? Whatever you want to
Oh,
call it.
that was a
That's-
very pained sound. Are you okay? Are you okay, buddy? Oh.
Mimi kind of baby-proofed it too, which is annoying, but like at the same time you won't fall in the lava unless you like really try hard,
Well, that's cool.
like that. There is a villager outpost that way, like it's like a villager trading hall. We don't really use that one as much anymore. There's another fortress there. There's some blaze spawners in there if you need to farm blaze rods.
Oh, I jumped up
if-
too high. No. I jumped up on the thing and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that.
This portal here takes you to my like potion area. It is
yeah.
a reference to a specific server. You're welcome to visit.
That is very vague. I can't wait to go in being like, I know the server, and I'm like, this is not the server I was thinking of.
About to expose myself here.
Ah!
That's where I build my make my potions.
Wait a
And the
second.
path-
This looks hang on.
There's a path here as well that you can follow.
Is it okay if I take these dandelions?
Yeah, you can take them.
Yay.
But
Cool. Yeah, this is just the place. That's weird.
yeah.
Look, it's cool. I think it's neat, but it's very strange to see with my eyes.
Yeah, like this. It's all very familiar.
Well, actually, a little bit not, because when I'm just gonna go also not mention the server. It's very obvious the server, but I'm not gonna mention it if you're not gonna mention it.
Yeah, like. It looks very different now. Like it's lasted about as long, well, longer than this one. So.
That's cool. I see a dandelion, so I'm quite distracted.
All right, let's go before you get distracted by more.
Yeah,
dandelions.
I will. It's become either an annoyance or a thing that people go, oh. Was like, where have you
No,
gone? Oh, I was collecting dandelions. It's like, why? It's like, I like dandelions.
It's your brand.
Yeah, well, exactly. It's my brand to pick up dandelions and make hotels and that no one goes into. On a couple occasions, I have made hotels to be like, and then everyone can also live here if necessary. And no one did every time. And I'm
Sounds like another
cool.
hotel I know. But yeah, we can go
Okay.
back this way. Do you want to see in Minecraft? Do you want to see the end or do you want to see the bridge first?
Which one's closer?
The end.
Wow, alright, that's gonna be quick.
Yeah.
I think this is probably the quickest I'll ever have been to the end.
Yeah, speed run.
Usually,
speed running.
Oh god.
Let's go.
I was very tempted to do the music there, but I'm like, oh, maybe best not. I can. It's very ingrained. The past 2 years have very much ingrained memes and certain phrases and words and music tones.
Yep. What is that portal over there for?
Well, probably for Portal and to go to a place and to find out, like,
Yeah, there's like random bridges everywhere. There was there was a piglin wearing full netherite armor around here because Mimi
Whoa.
died.
Oh.
And we thought she lost her stuff, but then like days later someone spots a piglin with full netherite armor. It's like, oh, that's where it went.
That piglin would be having both the best and weirdest time, as every one of its pigling friends would be like, what? Why aren't you wearing the gold armor? And it's like, I don't know, but I found this. It's like, we don't wear that. We wear gold.
Alright, if you guys kind of swim down here, it's awkward when the dolphins get to you because that makes it hard to get into the hole. Days, it was months. Oh, I didn't know it was months later. Oh, careful.
Yep, I ran out of
yeah.
oxygen and the dolphin hit me, so it was a little bit hard to get in. I'm like, oh no.
Oh. I was like, oh, you don't have respiration, but neither do I. But I have Depth Strider, so.
That's fair.
But yeah, this is the fortress. You would have got the I Spy.
Holy cow. You would not guess this is the fortress. Yeah, you would.
Yeah, Archer did this. Looks
This is
cool.
really cool. It's kind of
Yeah.
like a restoration job. It's like one of those like real estate flipping shows where it's like, we turned this old house into like a brand new fancy looking place, but they made it look like how it kind of should, which is cool.
Yeah. Well, these redstone lamps, they have switches on the back of them. Like that's what that door access is for.
Mm.
And what we kind of hoped for is that, like, because there's 20, I believe, which is how many times you can respawn the Ender Dragon to unlock all the realms of the end. It was like flick one on for each one, but we've only defeated it once so far. But we will get around to doing it, just whenever we want to do it.
People are just like, hey, you want to join? I'm like, yeah,
maybe-
alright, I join in with my iron
It might
armor.
be some... The respawning of the dragon might be something to do with lore.
Oh, there's lore on the server.
We've hinted at it.
That's fun.
You're welcome to jump in after you.
I always love the texture of the portal and how it kind of
Really?
moves with your eyes. It's real fancy.
Ooh, bit trippy.
Oh, I thought this would be a lot more safer.
No, but if you look behind you,
I definitely didn't look at an Enderman. No, let's
Yeah,
let's
well, they
keep
can't
going
get you
this
in
way.
here. This is completely Enderman proof.
Yeah,
Bit
because
of a
it's
track.
in the newest update, Enderman can bend over.
Oh no,
Oh
that's
no.
space bar spamming. Space bar spamming.
Ah,
go
yes,
fast.
one of my favorite ways to get XP.
Ah! Alright, they're loud. But yeah, this is the Enderman farms. They're all one tap.
I'll also back away and turn down my sounds.
If you ever need ender pearls, there's heaps. We actually had to build a disposal system for them. But behind that is a enchanting thing. That's what the ticking is, by the way. It's the disposal system.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah. There's a little bit of handy redstone that I googled how to do. An infinite ticker.
That is neat.
But yeah, all the ender pearls you'll ever need.
I have them. It's 18 in my inventory that I randomly picked up as I walked past. That's
Yep.
all I'll need.
I normally fly or in here. Like I'll just duck out the side because you can
Yeah, because you'd be the one gap
Jump up.
space. Oh, you can.
1.5. You can squat jump.
Oh, this is cool and scary.
It scares Mimi every time I do it. Cause I'll just jump into the void, and then be like, all right, now I'll activate my elytra.
Yeah,
I'm just
I would not ever do that because I don't have that much experience with light because I don't usually go to the end or do any of that stuff.
This realm was the first time I'd ever used one, not in creative mode.
Ah.
Cause like I've like completed the game before, but like I've never then gone and explored the end.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah,
Just jump back
in.
in.
Oh, I am not at spawn. Hang on.
I am at spawn. Oh, right, because you would have a bed. That makes sense. I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
I'm falling through the world. There we go.
Aren't you quick?
Movie magic.
Because-
Alright.
oh, magic, of course. Part of the
And
law.
Yep. Law.
I've done law. Well, I've attempted law twice on 2 different servers.
Well,
One-
really, so far, all the lore is that me and Sky might be canonically sisters. Because our skins are similar and we're both from the Nether. I'm half Dark.
That's
Sky
cool.
is some sort of withered blaze creature.
Ah, yeah.
Archer is from the End. That's about it with that one.
That's fun.
We're not sure what Mimi is. Mimi is just there.
That kind of it's one of those things of like, you don't know what Mimi is. Anyway, and you're like, no, that checks. That makes sense. That is understandable. I remember on the last server we had gods. That was about too far we got, yeah.
I'm about the closest thing to a god in this server, but I'm only half gassed.
That's terrifying. Imagine meeting someone for the first time and like just in casual kind of say, yeah, I'm pretty close to what is like equivalent to a god. Like, oh, the stakes have risen immensely.
Like, I may not be like biologically a god, but like I might have a god complex.
Just like, I may not be benevolent, but you know, I'm a god.
Hang on, I got a F3.
Ah, yes.
F3G. Wait, why do? Oh wait, no, it's not F3G. It's just F3 to get the axis up. Line that up.
Oh
quickly.
yeah, no, that's.
Alright,
I'll
jump
hop
in.
Yep, I'm in.
Alright. Oh, I moved my mouse. We're gonna fall.
Oh
That's
no.
right. This is only the short one.
Oh.
Alright, hop out. Oh, can't the boot.
Sure can. I'm in the F5, so I'm like, oh.
Alright, this one's also a short one.
I was gonna say, like, that is not that far of a distance. Yeah, I'm in.
You're in. Alright, we're gonna fall on this one.
I like that we slowly slid. That was fun.
Alright, this one's really not that far, I don't think.
Up, 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 up. You started. You started to leave, and I was a little far behind.
Oh, we drifted. Tokyo
Deja
drifted.
vu.
Ah, we almost made it.
Oh, oh,
Wrong
I'm
button.
stuck in the boat.
What did I just do
well,
there?
so I was glitching. Okay.
Alright, we're almost. This is the long one. This one is the one I've got to really line up.
Ah, yes. But eventually, when you get good at it, you can start to initial D around each corner.
Alright,
I'm in.
alright, let's go. Hand off the mouse. Yes, the 1,000 block one. It is 1,000 blocks.
That is a lot of blocks.
There you go. You got your hot tourist destination.
That I still haven't even made a crafting table. Like these achievements are completely out of order.
That's what happens when you get a tour of a realm that's over like.
I
about a
have
year
neither
old.
mined or crafted. This is.
And wee.
You hopped out and hopped back in.
Yeah, I think I bumped my right click.
Oh.
I have a bag of chips next to me.
Ah, no, fair. I have a drink bottle somewhere. My desk is a mess. I should clean it.
Oh, mood. I'm the same. Alright, this is the bridge, but if you turn behind you, there is a haunted house.
That is so cool.
Yeah,
Who's
Archie built
haunting
all
it?
of this. You don't know. It's just there. Archer built it. I think Archer's the one to answer those questions.
Huh.
Yes, and this is the bridge.
This
I
is-
like climbing on the edges of it.
Holy cow.
It's big. You get a better view of it from like
It
the
is
bottom.
so funny that I have. Like, it's. I don't know. I just don't. For some reason, I'm like, this stream, I'm not gonna be swearing, and I'm like, okay, this is a decision I've made, I guess.
It's alright, I don't say the F or the C word on stream, but I swear other words. This is like some sort
Fair
of
enough.
law thing.
Huh.
Something, yeah,
I'm like,
I'm not
oh, there's
sure.
not much lore. There's a little bit. Here's some more. Don't know what it is. Here's some. Oh, skeleton. Yeah, I got its experience. That's funny because a weird thing you don't really think about, but a weird thing you do kind of do is when you kill something, you pick up its experience. So that means like, oh, I learned how to walk around like a skeleton and fire a bow. Cool.
I built this.
This is really cool. This is so fancy.
Yeah, I got inspired by TikTok. Yes,
That
and
is
if
a
you
good
look
place.
from like down here, you get a good angle of bridge.
It's so cool. It looks like a bit of a prison underneath, which is neat.
The iron bars, yeah. It looks like one of those bridges that has like a thing where cars can pass over the top end.
Yeah, I was thinking that, and like you could have like a.
And down there, I built a mine shaft that sticks out of the ravine.
Ooh, that's fun.
There's an ice biome over here. That's where I found my polar bear, Ice Bear 2. I found Ice Bear 1 there as well, but he didn't survive the trip.
Oh.
Then Ice Bear 2 is a murdering bastard. He murdered my fox.
I was like, what type of murder are we talking?
Yeah. I had a pet fox. His name was Sumu, and Ice Bear ate him. I shouldn't have put them next to each other.
The horror on your face as you open up the door and Mumu is in the mouth of Ice Bear, and Ice Bear just looks at you and goes, Ice Bear want blood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. Ice Bear eat fox. Ice Bear want blood.
Ice Bear good at cooking.
Now I just need Panda and Grizz, but there's no Grizzly Bears.
I like that we're spouting references and we get the majority of them, which is good. That's always fun. And a bit rare knowing my friends.
I speak in like 90% references, so.
Yeah, I'm also a lot of references, but it's... In fairness, my ones are a bit... Sometimes they're like just a weird obscure 80s movie, and then everyone's like, what? And I'm like,
Yeah,
you know...
I wouldn't get those references.
Yeah, like, that's fair.
I've seen seen a couple of 80s movies because of my parents, but like at the same time, wow, we could have like jumped in and just kept going.
Yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, we just had to jump and drift. That's so weird to
Did
be
you
like,
ever-
so weird to be like, I've only seen a couple 80s movies. I'm like, what do you mean a couple? There's so many to watch.
Well, I've seen E.T.
That's fair.
Oh, there we go. But like, who hasn't?
A bunch of people, but you know, fair enough.
See, I also don't know if what movies I've watched are from the 80s or from the 90s.
I could probably tell you. I'm
Like-
one of those I like movies. They're fun.
And the ones that are coming into my head, I'm like, oh, that's definitely late 90s, early 2000s. But like, oh god. Okay.
That was.
We're just gonna walk the rest of the way. That was not fun. Whee.
That was as straight as I am. Like, wow, that was that was very poorly done.
Alright, you can't expect me to be straight all the time.
Yeah, like.
I don't know how my girlfriend would feel about that. Alright, if we go in this portal, it'll take us to the creeper farm.
Oh, yeah. It's so funny to be like, I'm straight today. It's like, what does that even mean? Oh, I am falling through there. I am.
Yep, there we go. Yeah, to access the creeper farm, you could either have to like be up here and then water bucket clutch, or just because like again, most people have elytras, and like the creeper farm is for people with elytras anyway.
Right. So
you
there's
can, like-
privilege on this. Not privilege. What's it? Is it privilege? Is that the right word I'm thinking about?
A hierarchy. But yeah, I water bucket clutch.
I would water bucket. Oh, there's a creeper. Well, yeah, it's a creeper place, but like,
Yep.
I would water bucket down, but I could try, but I'm
Or you could just jump straight into the ocean.
what?
That was timed so well. As soon as you went past me, you went. Oh. Alright. Whee!
That is one of the things I do want to try at some point. Is one of those like voice. What's they called? Like the voice thing.
Proximity
like,
mod.
Yeah, the proximity mod. I do want to try that
Oh.
at some point. 'Cause that looks like a
I
lot of
wanna
fun.
I have Phasmophobia, and I want to play it so bad.
Oh god.
But, like, you know, I'm gonna get a big enough lobby because I'm not playing that alone. I'm
Oh
too
no,
much
of course,
a,
of course.
Too much of a scaredy pants.
Yeah, no, I get
So,
it. I understand.
Yeah,
I'm
trying to get
also-
everyone available at the same time. I played Slender once on stream and I cried. So
I'm also a scaredy cat, but over the past couple of years, I've been trying to get into more and more spooky stuff.
I like watching other people do spooky stuff. Oh, hello. And like I'm in scary movies, but playing scary games, it's I don't know, it's something to do with the immersion.
Yeah. I just haven't done enough, so I'm curious as to dive into it. Although I'm not going to be crazy
Oh,
about it. No,
Hang on,
Oh, I guess we're following this way.
Archer wants to show
We
us
got a
something.
new
Archer-
host.
Archer has an elytra, and well, I have one, but I'm not wearing it.
Yeah, you're like, come on, just follow. Choo! And I'm like, oh, okay then.
Oh my god, keep up!
Ah, we're back over here.
Oh yeah, there's docks down here too.
Yeah. That's cool. Docks are always fun.
Yeah, you can fish down there. It's really good. Oh yeah, this Archer's taking us
You go
to
first.
their basement.
Oh, this is. Oh.
Yeah, it's a storage room, and then also there's more down here.
Oh, okay. I like that halfway response. It's just like,
Oh. You gotta take a turn here.
Oh, this is cool.
It's mossy. You ever been in a mossy basement?
I'll be honest, I haven't really been in a basement too often. It's one of those quirks of Australia, you know, tend to get to go into basements.
Oh, I thought this was gonna be like some cool secret passage, but no, glowberries.
Nah, that's cool.
Oh god, who's that? Oh god,
Hello.
that's an ugly looking fish.
Aw, don't be mean.
the way they attack the way them.
I'll admit, it's a very strange looking fish, but I haven't really stuck my head into the water to look at fish, so maybe that is what fish look like on this server. Who knows?
Maybe so. The weasel. Okay, there we go. The stream's like caught up. I'm gonna cop that
This
one
is
later.
really cool.
I had to like when Asha was doing this, because like there was just bone mealing one piece and like getting
Mm.
the moss to spread, but then like all the trees and sad fish nose, the trees and the carpet and stuff would show up. And they're like, oh, it takes so long to get rid of all the carpet. I'm like, just place water down, just easy. And they were like, oh, I'm like, yep. I'm just the expert at Minecraft.
So okay, because I also have not that much knowledge about this update. So the carpet is like its own,
Yeah, it's really cute. Like you can add grassy textures on blocks that aren't grass,
That's cool.
and it looks better than grass. And if you want to do like a cool oasis in a desert where the grass turns an ugly browny color, it looks good. Oh my god!
What is this?
I believe that Mimi made it for you, because Mimi likes to make flags. It's a dandelion.
I don't know what to say. That's so Oh. Oh, that's
I have a pumpkin
amazing.
See, mine's a pumpkin on my shield.
That's so cool. Ah. Oh, that's so cool. Oh man.
I feel bad for I feel bad for calling her an ugly fish.
That's so cool. Oh man, because I was even thinking about it because my skin used to be this is gonna be a show that I'm like, this is, I don't know, Nomad of Nowhere. It used to be the main character from that.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
It was a web show. Don't worry about it. But is that so cut a good thing? Oh, it's so cool. I meant to say it's cool. Sorry, I got I'm also not hip. I'm not hip on the lingo either. I don't know anything of anything. It is amazing. I was thinking, yeah, because I used to have a banner which was, I could make it the exact face of my old Minecraft skin.
Oh.
Because I just worked it out and I was like, oh, I could do it, but that was the old one, but now I'm me.
I know you can use.
So I don't know how to do that, but this is amazing. I never thought about making a dandelion. That's so cool.
Yeah, I actually don't know how to. I know you can use like mob heads to make like patterns, but you need like a mod or a plugin to get player heads or something, and I don't know.
No, you just need to get player heads. You just need a whatchamacallit, like a command block.
I don't know if you can. I'll have to look into it because Realms is so different to regular servers.
I have no idea because the last server I remember the heads were on was like the Nations server I did, which was on a server, not a Realms thing.
Yeah. Ooh. I mean, one day I wouldn't mind converting this map over to server, but I don't even know how to do that because it's stored on Mojang servers.
Yeah,
like,
it's complicated.
All the game files.
This is what you need like a call up a tech wizard, and they could probably sort you out.
Yeah. By the way, when you go to build, all these chests that are like this, like near the chunk area, there's also two others I'll show you.
Okay.
They're free for all. You can grab them.
Okay.
So if you like need an excess of stone, anything, deep slate. Same with like my basement. If you need stone or deep slate, you're welcome to take it from there. Just don't take too many of the valuables.
This takes it. What? No, this is stone. No, that's clearly a diamond. It's a rock in a. It's rock with a gem in it. I didn't know that was there.
Yeah. This is the to-do list. We haven't really done much of it. Some of it we have. What the hell? That was in
I was half expecting a reference on this too, to be from the other server on their to-do list.
But a bad bitch.
Oh wait. Well, that's already done then. That doesn't. That's already done, so it doesn't need to be on the to-do list.
Yeah, I think one of the people on this realm had a bit of fun with the community to-do list. But yeah, you're welcome to pick out a plot of land. I'll show you where some other chests are full of like free resources.
Ah yeah. I was also thinking about a plot of land because I'm like, where? Oh wow.
Yeah, this is another chunk error.
This is just a. So okay.
We're also above a lush cave. So when the world extended to -64 on the y-axis, we also got a lush cave right underneath spawn.
That's
So
cool.
you can access it here and also in my chunk areas over there. I dug the first half of this and Archer finished it once they're updated. But yeah, you got sand, deep slate, stone, andesite, and all that.
I might try and take some deep slate at some point because I'm like, if there's so much of it, I might as well try and
Yeah.
use it.
There's another chunk area this way that Desi did. I don't know if there's chests, and I don't know if it goes down the new bedrock. Oop.
I have no. I've been trying to think this whole time. Like, okay, what do I want to build? And I had an idea, and I'm like, oh, maybe. And then
I fell.
I see a bit up. It's one of those water traps. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. The spider's eyes shoot the trees. That's cool. That's fun.
Yeah. Oh, there's a whole army here.
Yoink. Oh, that's going up on my wall. I just got a golden chest plate.
Oh, yo.
Sick.
I don't know where the other one is, but here's a beach.
Ah.
There's just more stuff that wants to kill us here. Who's that? Looks like someone's tried to do nether portals. Oh,
Got him.
yo.
Now where's the skeleton? I need to get
Probably
me
get
a
out of
shield
here.
at some point.
Yeah,
That
should
is-
probably head out of here. Everyone's trying to get us now.
We are getting a bit surrounded.
Yeah, the realm is on normal mode as well.
Awesome.
Not easy,
Nice. Good.
because we're not noobs.
Nice. Got
All
creeper behind
All
us.
of this.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, I killed one of them, but the other one exploded me into a creeper. So that was fun.
I'm just missing all my shots. Alright. The zombies just keep coming, so I think we should...
Ah, like that one song.
and then they'll start coming,
and
and
then
they'll
stop
start
coming,
coming.
and then stop coming, and then stop coming.
Let's head back.
Ow.
What was going
Okay.
on? Portals.
Just gonna huck on
Whoop.
my helmet.
Whoop.
And I'm just gonna quickly fight this skeleton because it's got a shiny bow, and if I can nab that, that would be cool.
I'm just outrunning them.
Yeah, I like to kill skeletons. It's just a hobby of mine.
Yeah, I wish we don't have a skeleton farm yet. We haven't been able to find
Uh-oh.
skeleton spawner in a decent spot.
I
Good?
could be in a spot of trouble.
You need my help?
I'm on 2 hearts, so potentially could be handy. Just gonna run around the corner and hide for a quick second, and then try and attack him again. Oh, that's a drowned.
I'm
You
back
know
on the beach. Where are you?
Just gotta avoid these guys and try and fight the skeletons. I am not have the hearts for this. I don't know why I came back.
I got a shiny bow for you.
Oh, that is very kind, but you can keep it because you got the kill.
I have a pretty beefy bow already.
Yeah, no, but it isn't like to frame on your wall as to be like, yes, I have slaughtered the scum of the earth. It's one of the catches of.
I'm gonna die. I just realized there was water next to me.
No. Okay, hang on. Right. Want the potato? That's also gonna go up on my wall. I like to have trophy walls. They're things I like. I have already described 3 separate walls to hang up things on. We should probably skedaddle.
Alright, let's go.
Because I've already got a skeleton wall, a trophy wall, and then a... Well, dandelions that go on a wall, but they'll go somewhere.
Yeah. See, my trophies that I collect from mobs are their heads.
Ah, that's harder to get.
Yeah, I can keep myself. I've got a channeling trident and a riptide trident, so I've got
Ooh.
both. So I just get my channeling one out when it's storming. Make some supercharged creepers. Get my shield out. Lure them over. Hope for the best. Pray.
Die a couple times, come back, win. Get 1 head out of 10.
Ah,
They're just
these
walking
guys
out of them.
No, they were knocking on my door like Mormons.
And so it's okay to stab them, I guess.
Well, yeah.
Fair enough.
Because they like to knock on my door because I have these guys up here.
Let's see what these guys are. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
My village.
Sorry,
Mine
I got distracted by Sans Undertale.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Mimi built that.
I nearly, because I've been playing Undertale, I say recently, but I've been playing it over the course of a year.
Oh yeah.
Because I've been playing it, like, and I had a friend next to me, so it's been hard to organize things. And I do
Yeah.
voices for the characters, and I was so tempted just to go into the voice that I do for Sans, and I'm like, oh, that's a bit of a, if you don't understand the reference, it'll be very confusing, and you're like, what? Okay. Oh no, sticky! I don't have sticky keys. That's never
Anyway.
happened. Oh man. Now I just got a ton of bone meal. Nice.
Let's put on a cat. Cat's more of a vibe.
My favorite disc is Far.
I have all the discs, but not here. I have. What's this one over here? What's this? I've got Mole, and I've got this one over here. I believe is Chirp. Chirp is creepy.
There was another one that was creepy. I don't remember what it is now. Sticky keys is
11
in now.
11 and 13 are creepy as hell.
Oh yeah, of course. Why is my contribution to the lore is sticky keys? Also, I just
Gamer keyboard.
Oh god. So thank you for the bone meal for more dandelions. That's very kind. I didn't even think about that because I just collect them raw. Collecting dandelions raw. Okay, cool.
What was that?
It looked like you were just about to say get off my lawn. Like you jumped in the window just going, oi, none of that. What are you doing?
Yeah, oi! Who's blowing stuff up on my lawn?
Get off it. Get off your high horse.
I found gunpowder and experience.
Huh.
I found the culprit.
Is it the person crouching behind the tree? It's the one with the
Maybe.
cape. Yes. That makes sense. Man, this fight would be a lot more interesting if I had Optifine.
Oh, I missed the jump.
This entire fight is just, I fired again, I missed. I fired again, I missed. Fired again, I missed. I fired, and I missed.
I
Fired,
challenged.
hit something, wasn't what I was going for, so I guess I missed.
Oh yeah, apparently I'm canonically married to Mimi, which is a bit awkward seeing as I have a girlfriend now, but okay.
I like, is it one of those, is it like a shot? Okay, what, was it a consensual wedding or one of those, like,
No, it was
arranged,
one day
shotgun?
I was called wife and I was like, wait, what? And then
Oh, it's one of those paperwork weddings where you realize that you've been tricked into signing the wrong paperwork.
yeah, I believe so.
Oh.
It's also a toxic relationship,
That's not good.
it seems.
I can't wait for the divorce hearing stream.
Oh yeah, are we still married?
The divorce hearing stream. Oh, yep, this is how you make content, is you make lore and then you do nonsense like, I keep, damn it, divorce, I keep, damn it, hang on, I'll get this. I just gotta get up, stop moving. There we go, now we see it, now we're going.
Jump onto that.
Thank you. I am not very clever with... I was gonna say not very
An
clever with
Enderman
parkour, but just finishing my sentence, I'm not very clever, it's somewhat fitting.
Oh my god, the Endermen have been on the side of my house.
They're giving you gifts, why don't you accept them? How rude.
This is my sugarcane farm and my cactus farm.
This is
So
where
if you
the
ever
sugar
need-
gets caned, and this is where the cactus get. This is the
So if you
cat
ever-
gets
yeah.
tissed. Yes.
Yes. If you come down here, there's 2 trapdoors on the floor.
Oh, there they are.
The sugar cane goes down into this one. Then if you walk down here into this slightly creepy tunnel, the cactus goes here, and it's almost full. So if you need cactus for green dye, oh, a piece just went in.
Or for house. We want to build a cactus house.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you just want to use cactus.
Yeah, just use cactus.
Yeah.
Now, this is the
I was
part of the
gonna-
stream where I have a drink, and I say for everyone watching to hydrate, because you gotta remember to have drinks of water.
I have day-old water.
That's specific.
It's I think it's been on my desk for 2 days actually. It's in a bottle deal.
Oh, well, that's not the. You should probably get. This is why we hydrate on the stream regularly, so that way we don't have this problem.
Yeah, I need to work on. Like the problem is though, when I do get a bowl of water, I never finish it, and then I have like 10 half-drunk bottles of water on my desk.
See, the trick is you get one bottle, and that's your only bottle. So if you don't finish it, you're like, well, I need to use this later anyway. So.
Yeah, then it means you gotta go out to the kitchen and wash it up and refill it, put it in the fridge.
Or if you're in a rush, you wash it up, you get some water, and then you put some ice blocks, like ice cubes in it, and you're like, there we go.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to
lazy
take this
though.
dandelion? I just see it
Yes,
on
you
the.
can take
Okay,
it.
thank you. I'm so worried I'm gonna take a dandelion, and it's like it's part of the decoration.
Oh, I'll show you where the flower forest is.
Ooh.
It is a bit of a trek. I might just show you the general direction.
I
show you
will
what way
take
to
an
go.
entire species.
So yeah, there is a flower forest to the north, I believe.
No, we need a yellow dye. What do we get? I was like, oh, we just need to get dandelions.
No, it's-
There are no
it's-
dandelions around. What happened? Go to my house.
To the,
Sitting
to
on a
the south,
throne.
actually. So if we go, the best way to figure out where north, south, east, and west is on the gazebo, because it's kind of like where the paths diverge. So if we go
Oh,
to
yeah.
the gazebo, the paths will extend to all different areas as we grow. We're building more.
Hmm.
So yeah, you're welcome to build anywhere you like. You can build off the path. It's probably the easiest way.
Are you building on
And, like,
top
we're
of the
trying to
gazebo? Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
making something
We're trying
funky.
to, yeah, trying to extend this way, but yeah, this way. If we go, this is south through the.
Oh,
spruce
hang on a
forest.
second. I think I recognize this place.
Okay.
It took
There
me a
may-
hot
may-
second where I was looking around. I'm like, this looks oddly familiar. This.
There,
Bit of
there may
water.
be a castle on this piece of land on another server,
Huh. This is cool. It's technically.
and this,
It's kind of like
flower
alternate
forest.
timeline stuff or alternate history.
yeah, and the flower forest may be a thing. Oh, there's a ice bridge.
Huh. I'll make a barrier. That's fun.
Okay.
Ow.
Yeah, the flowers forest is just past like over these hills.
Huh.
But I guess there's an ice bridge there now. I still have the boat.
I am quite far behind. I am catching up slowly. Yeah. Oh, I
Oop.
caught up too far. Okay, I'm in.
Alright. Oh. Never mind.
Oh, the ice bridge continues. Oh, no, you just gotta turn a little. Whoop. You just gotta turn a little. You just gotta turn a little. No, just a little bit more. Oh, just a little bit. Just a little
Right,
bit.
I mean, you can try and do that without falling off.
Steady. Steady. At least you had a
Yeah,
hammer.
I haven't been this way in a while. I haven't realized.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Ah! Ah, at least I landed in water.
Oh.
Were you not looking? You just hear screams and oh, okay, then it's
Yeah.
just normal.
Alright. Oh, I'm up on the footpath now.
Okay,
Yes,
well I'm gonna hop back up over the.
I fell off the footpath. It's dandelions here. And I believe if you go further, you get to the flower forest. Yes. this is
Ah, it's so
basically
cool.
where
I'll
it
be here
begins.
for so long.
So yeah.
Yoink, yoink, yoink. And no one will suspect a thing.
But yes, that is the realm. It's the Chaos Realm.
Wow.
That's pretty shit. Yeah, you might even want to build your house here if you want to be a social recluse far away. But there is a path and a nice path, so...
While I do like the idea of building where all these dandelions are, I'm like, oh, I don't really want to be this far away. It's not too far though, so that's
Take
not
the
too bad.
dandelions with you.
That's what I'm doing.
My favorite flower is an allium. Or a peony.
That's the tall purple one, like tall
the
stick
round.
purple. Yeah, the round purple. They're cool. I like them.
And then these ones are the peonies. I like these ones too.
That's
I also
fun.
like the lilacs. I just think I like the pink and purple ones.
They're
But
fair.
I also
they're
like the
good.
orange tulips because orange is like my brand.
What? I thought it was purple.
It's purple and orange.
Well, this is funny because you were just wearing the netherite armor, which also has that purple hue to it. And I'm like,
I mean F5 mode.
Oh, I was like, what are you looking at?
I was waving at myself.
That's very funny to see. Like, just in real life, you just go up to a person and just waving at themselves. You're like, okay.
It's like you
Cool.
can tell who's like streaming or something or talking to their chat on like Hypixel or something because they'll be walking around like this.
And they're like, oh, look at this.
It's like, hey everyone, how's it going? We're playing some Bed Wars
we're
today.
doing Minecraft.
And they're doing the
Yeah, like, and this is my friend, and we're also doing it together. We're gonna have a good time. And it cuts to halfway through the stream, and one of them's screaming, the other one's crying, and their teammates. This Bed Wars is a fun but nightmarish realm.
Yeah. They're all like on Hypixel housing.
Oh god. I did that once. It was a strange experience. I did it with a friend.
Come here and watch this. Come here. Go quiet.
Yes. I am watching you and only you, nothing else, no other reason. What lovely flowers we have in the area. I don't know.
Oh, that was...
I missed entirely. That was funny.
I've been made a treat.
I'm calling my lawyer. I would help, but I don't have a bow.
Watch out. Ha!
Nice.
How are they not falling?
You are
Sorry?
hitting them, so it's probably the. Oh, it's the shield.
Yeah.
Uh oh.
Oh my god.
So you might want to teleport or speedily run your way to me.
I'm coming. On my way. I'm speed running.
Every time I'm like, I'll just quickly move out of the way of your stuff, I pick up more of it, and I'm like, okay then.
Don't look at the name of my sword.
I see your sword there, and I have not picked it up, and I'm just not going
I mean,
to.
you can look at it, just be warned.
See, here's the thing, I'm also a very curious person, so let's have a... Okay! But I also find it kind of cute that the pickaxe is named Soft Boy, that's really nice. Hang on a sec,
Mimi's not stealing my shit, is she? Oh, she's picking a goddamn shulk.
Not anymore.
Oh, you just picked up my elytra.
I picked up the stuff that was in the box. Because I don't know if it's stealing or like a genuine kindness. I could not tell you.
Yeah, no, I couldn't tell you either. You never know
So
with Mimi.
I just have your stuff on me.
I'm coming. It's fine. I'm on my way.
If I need to defend myself, I'll suit up. But I think we're fine.
You'll get cover me in debris before you
You
get...
get a crafting table, or even...
crafting table.
I wish I didn't open my inventory, because that's even funnier. Oh god. Oh, Jesus. Goodness gracious. Why am I self-censoring today? It is so strange.
You go in PG mode.
Well, yeah, because... Put it back. I have all the stuff on me because I'm afraid. I have all your stuff, so I can just... So here's your sword. Here's... Oh, there's your leggings. You should name your armor. Oh, crow wings.
Yeah,
that's
I
fun.
haven't come up with a good name for him yet.
That's... okay. There's that one. That's a good name for a... Hang on.
Yeah.
You...
I've started doing everything with puns for my name, so I've got Fortunately for my my pickaxe with fortune.
I like how I was only started doing names. Where I, from the very beginning, is like, ooh, let's do names. Oh, okay, there's your pick.
I think the first thing I named was Pussy Slayer.
Of course. I mean, look,
Yeah.
fair enough. I get it. It's a good sword name.
Is that everything? I'm
I
missing my
think
water
so.
bucket.
Oh, I was like, oh, and your torches.
And my ender chest and crafting tables.
There's your crafting tables, because I don't want those. I need to make one myself.
Yeah.
I was like, I think you've got everything, and I still had half your stuff. I think I do have. I think I actually have given you everything at this point.
Alright, yeah, well that's everything I need.
Name for them is Lord. Helpful reminders.
Alright, well I'm gonna head back to the main area. Nike joined, by the way.
Ah, Nike. Yellow. Oh, I say yellow. That's right. That's my gimmick. It is one of my most obscure references to a joke my best friend made in like year 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I say yellow sometimes, like when I answer the phone. Like,
I do. It's
Yellow.
fun. It's a good one, and it works because they'll either like, did you just say a color that is one of your favorite, if not your favorite color? Pushed off
I
the
think
bridge. That's
dandelions
fine.
are yellow.
Well, that too. Yeah, it's accidentally becoming part of my gimmick. It's all
Your
just
brand.
separate. My favorite color being yellow. One of my favorite colors being yellow, and the dandelions are just unrelated references. Ooh, dandelions. Steady. Because there's a creeper up there. And I do not want to summon it.
Where?
I'm picking up dandelions. I got distracted.
Oh, I just looked over at your screen.
Yeah, you just look over like, you are in a very different spot to where I am.
I'm just following the path back home.
Yes, I'll follow up there and... Well, I mean, this is a... It's so weird. Again, it's kind of cool. Oh, ooh, dandelions. My dandelions are both a blessing and a curse. My last one of the season. Oh, you guys gotta try this. Jed, I know. He
My favorite was
ruined
like,
our
it's like
salad.
he's got the L word. Ah, like
No, it's
less pushy.
No, Sid, the other L word. Lice.
Lice.
No, it's love, Sid. Oh.
You do both voices so well.
Yeah.
I can just do Sid.
Yeah, Sid's like it's I could kind of do Sid because I remember the DVD for Ice Age 2: The Meltdown behind the scenes, which I would watch, and that's how I learned how. Because he would eat food and then like put a bit of lemon juice in his mouth to do it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm poisoned.
And uh-oh.
I was fighting
I
a
guess
skeleton and there's a
You can just do
wizard.
the Manning the mammoth voice. Just gonna sound like Ray Romano.
But
Everybody
Ma.
loves Raymond. I'm just trying to think of a show for a quote from Everybody Loves Raymond, but I'm like at the same time I'm like I didn't watch Everyone Loves Raymond.
It was kind of on the TV when I was a kid, so I'm trying to think of a quote as well, and I'm like,
It's like it was on like after The Simpsons on Channel 10.
yeah, exactly, yeah, that's when you'd watch it. It's just be on the TV. I don't know where you went. Oh, the witch is following me.
Uh-oh. I'm fixing my pumpkin patch.
It's throwing slowness. Aha.
I thought So you about to say she's throwing slurs? I'm like, oh god.
Oh
She's
no!
racist.
Yoink! Now I got another thing for the frame. Thank you. I took the bow that you fought the skeleton for.
I
Just at the
I
beginning
was
you
just
have.
gonna throw it out.
You know what, I might keep it. Well, I'll name it something when I can name it something actually. I just need to make sure I keep its durability, because its durability is low.
Yeah, you can repair it.
When I know I assume the quotes from Everybody Loves Raymond, unless it's a sad thing about making parodies. I don't know how to repair a bow, but I need like another enchanted bow to do. No, I could use a regular bow, can't I?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can just repair it as long as you put the enchanted one first.
Hmm. I don't know where you went, I'll be honest.
I'm at my pumpkin patch.
Oh,
I
right,
followed
no,
the
that
path
means
back.
you're right there, okay. Ooh, dandelions. Yoink. 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 So far, I almost have 2 stacks, so I think
Yo,
that's a good start. That's a good start to dandelions, I think.
that's a pretty good start, yeah.
Hmm. That's fun. I think on on the Nation server I did a while back, which was the one that ripped off the very famous server, but then I realized pretty quickly, and I'm like, oh, they did it by scripting. Oh, that would have been clever. And no one did anything, and it was a mess. But
I'd love to do like a rip-off of like that server, like get a world map and everyone gets their own territory, but like play it like Risk.
oh, that's
board
cool.
game? That would be fun. So you start off and you gotta like overtake. I guess that's kind of how they did. Yeah, I'll just say
I
it.
don't know,
SMPF. That's how they
Oh,
did it.
that's right. They did do SMPF that way.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a zombie with some seeds. They're coming to help you out. Look out behind you.
Did he just destroy my crops? I'm gonna kill him with a hoe. He's destroying my crops!
Do it again. Oh no. I would try to help out in fighting, but I'm afraid to destroy your crops.
Yeah, I always destroy it when I walk through it. Or I fall off the path.
Ah, fair. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's one of those things of like, who needs safety barriers? Ow. It's cool. I really like this. Pumpkins are great though. They're so
Yeah, I
good.
have to use the pumpkins and the compost bins to like park all my way
Ah, yeah.
around.
People used to be. Do you ever do jack-o'-lanterns as lighting?
No, I did it for like Halloween stuff or like the spooky stuff. But there's like a couple around the realm. There's a couple of jack-o'-lanterns
I've seen
from
a
the Halloween
few,
decorations.
But yeah, I
But
used to probably years ago. I used to light up places with jack-o'-lanterns instead of torches, and
They're a
people
bit
would always be like, "Why?" And I'm like,
It looks
because
cool.
it looks cool, and also it's a reference to a long gone SMP.
Damn.
Yeah,
It's spooky.
the mind crack one. I'll say
Oh, wow.
that. Yeah. Oh, you recognize it.
I recognize the name, but like I haven't heard it in years.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Who was on that?
Okay. Well, that's gonna be. Now I gotta remember. Because I remember the ones that I followed, but then I'm like, oh, who else is on it? Because Paul Souls Jr., Vintage Beef, Ethos, Vex. Who else? Who else? Who else? Because there was a bunch of people, but it was such a long time ago since I've seen it, and like a lot of them don't do it anymore. And
Yeah.
some of them do, because it technically became Hermitcraft.
Oh.
If you
okay.
follow the history of the people, like because one of the guys is making it. It was like they were trying to like make it like like you could probably make money off of Minecraft, but to do that you kind of have to sign a couple licensing things and like I think it's Ethos. He didn't like it, so he left, and then started his own servers, which then eventually became Hermitcraft.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I
Yeah.
didn't watch many of that. I was more of a Team Crafted kid.
Oh, same.
Yeah, Sky's Minecraft.
I watched like I watched the Minecraft I watched Paul Souls Jr. and Vex and It'd just be Ethan stuff. Oh, Seth Bling was on the server for a bit.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he was the one who made the hotel that I've been trying to emulate ever since, but has flopped every single time.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
by the way, my pets live down here.
I forgot they were downstairs.
Yeah, this is Ice Bear. I haven't named Ice Bear yet. I don't know if he deserves it. Ice Bear 2.
Kevin Bacon, that's pretty
Kevin
cool.
Bacon.
I want to look at the Enderman's. Right. Okay. All right.
And then
Cool. Fair.
under the stairs in the item frame.
Oh. That's.
There's references everywhere.
This is a sad alternate timeline.
Yeah, I mean, there is a flag right outside my house that Mimi did that.
Yeah, I did notice that when I walked in. I'm like, I'm just not gonna say anything.
I'm not gonna say anything. It's
No.
not there.
I have a feeling, I have an inkling or two, but you know. This one's name is Sachi, and the other one's name is, I was gonna pick a random name out of the hat, and I'm like, no, that name is too close to a Disney property that people are obsessed with at the moment. I don't want to pick it. Oh, I've fallen in a hole.
I think uh-oh. I don't even have blocks
Ah!
to give you.
I have
This
blocks.
game.
I have blocks, it's fine. No, leave the hole, it's fine. I have to go and get the... I don't like... There we go. I like it.
Alright.
That's good, because that means someone else can fall into it.
Complete hide and seek.
Oh,
I want to do like a hide and seek on
that
the
was
realm one day.
that was actually this is really going back. Minecraft, because on the main server I did follow up there, so I think it was like their 5th and kind of ended up being their final season. They had like a world border, and they did like a Hunger Games type thing, but the world border shrunk in, so it's slowly over time it's slowly shrunk in itself.
Well, I guess that's what most survival games do now.
Yeah, but it was also really cool because it was kind of like a hide and seek thing, and they'll paired up in 2s and they go out and. It really takes me back to like 2015, 2016. Wow.
I really want to download a Cops and
Oh, that'd be fun. I really wanted to do that for ages, but
I want to explore the prison. Like, there's so much of it that they never explore. There's so many hidden things. Cause like there's an actual way to properly escape that prison rather than
Really?
yeah, doing like cheating stuff like
Or building a house.
Yeah, or putting watermelons everywhere.
Yeah, now I like that the streamers is like, oh, we've done the tour, now let's talk about classic Minecraft. It's good, isn't it? It's fun.
Yeah, that's right. One day after one of my streams, like while I was still streaming, like, wandering around the realm, talking about like we did tests of like which insert Minecraft server character are you?
I've done one of those before.
Yeah, I got one of the most controversial ones. It was hilarious.
Who did you get?
I got Schlatt.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
I was like, alright, I'll own it.
Yeah, that's funny, because you know who I would have got? You know who I got in one of those tests?
What?
Tubbo.
Aww. I think someone else got Tubbo here. I know, I think Archer got Rambu.
Fair enough.
I don't know who Mimi got. But like one I did recently, I got Phil.
That also checks.
Yeah.
It's like a combination of the two. Horns and wings.
Yeah, Archie says it's funny because Archer's character is also part from the end. Yeah. Enderian.
Right.
And you also have anxiety, Archer. Called out. Mimi got Quackity.
That's actually I was just so it's like, oh yeah, I got Tubbo because you know I'm nice. I can be the side character. I'm good, but just don't screw with me sometimes.
Yeah, you might have nukes.
Just be careful. I might have nukes or a husband. We'll see which comes first.
Exactly.
I might have nukes or a husband.
Which one's more of a threat?
Republican's worst nightmare.
Oh Men love me, Republicans fear me.
Men love me, Republicans fear me. That's great. Oh god.
Oh, I keep missing the jump.
And with my hate of capitalism, oh man, it just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, that's perfect, because this is a socialist server.
Hell yes.
What's mine is yours, but don't touch my shit at the same time.
Yeah.
Don't touch my diamonds.
That is exactly how I feel sometimes.
It's like, you can take anything you want, not my diamonds though. Unless you ask, and then I'll probably be like, oh yeah, you can have a couple.
You know who Meep got on that test?
Who'd Meep get?
Callahan.
Oh yeah! No, but that's funny, because Sky should have got Callahan, because Sky's always muted when I stream.
Oh yeah, no, fair.
I don't know if Sky did it. Yeah, Sky's basically the server's Callahan, because they'll be in VC and like pop up on your stream, but just not talk.
Hmm.
And they're cracked at Bed Wars. Like, oh, she is so cracked at Bed Wars.
Man, my Bed Wars games, I need to do more of them, but I don't know how much I could do it with one of my friends, because, like, last time we played, because Australia, lag, you know, and his internet's not exactly great, he almost popped a blood vessel.
Oh
Like,
no.
It was very funny, but very scary. Because he broke that person's bed like 20 times, and eventually,
Oh, no.
and it wasn't 20 times in a row. It was 20 times over the course of like 10 to 15 minutes of him going in, breaking it, dying, going in, breaking it, dying, going in, breaking it 5 times, dying.
Oh no. See, the worst I get is rubber banding when I'm on Hypixel.
For me, it depends on the night. Depends so much. We're
But,
usually
like,
quite good, but it depends on the night.
Yeah, I also play Valorant, but like at least they're Australian servers.
Yeah.
But like sometimes like my game will just completely freeze and I have to like restart my computer because like I think it was like I can't remember what it said, something in like some sort of drive crash and I had to reset my whole computer.
No.
And the problem is though is like the way Riot Games works is if you AFK you get an offense against you and you get timed out so you can't rejoin the queue for like 10 minutes.
That's the worst.
So I got AFK offense so much, but it wasn't as bad as my friend I was playing with, who was playing on like a work laptop, and she kept getting dodging offenses, which is when you don't pick a character so the game doesn't start and like you're dodging the queue. So every time because like she wouldn't load into the character select, and we'd like completely crash the game like we'd have to wait 2-3 minutes before we could queue again. Have to restart the game. Everything. It was so annoying.
I'm glad you're explaining
But-
the game because I have not played a single touch and nor do I plan to.
Yeah. Well, Valorant's just like shooting game.
Yeah. The other shooting game I quite enjoy is Halo, but that's because instead of shooting people, I drive a car.
Yeah, I used to play Halo 2 on the Xbox with my dad, and I would just like, give me the car. I'd like driving the Puma.
Yeah. Oh, yes! Okay, great, cool. Good reference. I'm happy. I'm having a good time. I got very excited there for a second.
Yeah, the other thing about Halo is I have watched almost every single episode.
I own the first 14 seasons on DVD and Blu-ray. Yes! Oh, this is the best time.
I can see my DVDs behind me.
It's
somewhere.
not in my room, it's in the lounge room for me, so I can't like go. But I have the box set of the first 10 seasons, and then
Yeah, I got the anniversary edition box set.
yeah, and then I got the Chorus trilogy on Steelbook Blu-ray.
Oh, I think I got up to season 12 on DVD actually, because I got season 12 signed by Chris Damaris and Josh Flanagan.
Whoa, that's
'Cause
cool.
I met them at Supernova.
Oh,
This is like 2014.
yeah, before Rooster Teeth kind of gone a bit. Do you know much about Rooster Teeth nowadays?
I know why they don't come to Australia anymore.
Why is that? I don't know why.
It costs too much for them.
Ah.
Because, they've got to pay for because when they did RTX Australia, they got no profit from it. Like they got zero profit from RTX Australia, and same with Let's Play Live, I believe. Let's Play Live wasn't as bad because it was only the Let's Play people.
Yeah,
that
it
came
was
over.
only Achievement Hunter.
it's only extreme hard. But like the problem was because they've got to have their like they're sending over almost their entire staff to Australia for like a week. They've got to have like takes a day to travel, so that's one day where they're not making any content, not getting any work done. And then they've got to pay for their like flights, accommodation, and the convention itself, and vendors, insurance, all of that.
Yeah.
And Australia's expensive.
Yeah.
Not to mention.
That's the thing. Like, I tried to go to one of them, but I never ended up going because it was like in Sydney and I was 14, and my parents were like, oh.
Yeah, I didn't get to go to RTX or Let's Play Live, but I did get to go to Supernova.
That's
that one
cool.
time. But yeah, because they didn't have a profit, it cost too much, and they like weren't earning a profit back because they weren't producing content while they were here.
Two of my favorite people have already left the companies. Well, not kind of. Yeah, one of them's definitely left. The other one's left. I'm like, oh well, okay.
Yeah, one of my favorite people was forced to leave because of a controversy.
Oh, I think I know who. I know.
The Mad King. The Mad King.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it was that one.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, there was two people who were forced to leave. I know two of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, his was more of just like that was a bit unfortunate, and it was kind of his fault. But he like, yeah, it's like.
Yeah, because I also really liked him too, but I didn't know what happened. I just heard controversy, and I'm like, oh, that's unfortunate.
He cheated on his wife.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, that's no good.
Oh, hang on. I went to RTX and met Jeremy and Burning dead.
Oh, that is so funny. That's gold. That's great.
Sky has acknowledged you.
I am concerned.
Come play PP. Yes, Momo. We need to play. Valorant. You need to play Valorant with me and Momo. Teach you.
Oh God. The only reason I quite enjoy Halo, well, it's if I can play it wrong, I might be invested. What I mean by that is, I used to play Call of Duty back in high school, for 1 year only, when I was 14, which is the worst age to be. But I will always say, think back to when you were 14 years old, that was the worst you've ever been.
Yeah, I listened to Fall Out Boy, My Kid for Romance, Panic at the Disco, and I was obsessed with vloggers and gaming YouTubers. I'm still obsessed with gaming YouTubers. And I still listen to Fall Out Boy, but...
I played Call of Duty throughout all of Year 9, so...
Oh no.
It wasn't too bad, because see how I played it wrong was I used a sniper rifle as a shotgun.
You can do that on Valorant!
Yeah, but is it gonna be... Oh, that could... Oh, maybe.
You also get, like, each character has, like, their own superpowers.
Is it... Because it's gonna be one of the things where I could play it, and if I lose, I'm not having a bad time.
The way I describe it, and I haven't played either of these two games, but it's a mixture between CSGO and Overwatch.
Oh, goodness. I played Overwatch and enjoyed it, but how I played Overwatch was I played as Junkrat, and what that meant was I could shoot at people, but didn't have to aim, because I was firing explosives, and it means they would die in proximity.
Like Raze. You would like Raze. Raze has bombs. Yeah, she throws bombs. Though she can also deal damage to her teammates with those bombs.
Oh, that's fun. That's cool. It's just one of those, because, again, it's easy broombot, okay.
Yeah.
Just wall people out. Like, yeah, yeah, there you go.
I've never played Overwatch. I don't actually know anything other than that's one song that trended on TikTok.
Is that the I'm Already Tracer one?
Yeah. You should have picked Mercy.
Yeah, no, I remember back in the day when because here's the thing with Overwatch. I played it, because now it's a completely different game. Yeah, like, it plays very differently, and, well, one, I don't know if, like, the PlayStation nonsense to be able to play online anymore, because I just can't afford it, but, like, it's also, like, it just plays so differently, like, you can't just all be attack, you have to be, like, 3 people DPS, 3 people, armor icon, 3 people heal, like, 1 person healing. You have to fill those roles. I'm like, well, I get it, but I'm not interested in that anymore. That's boring.
Yeah, Valorant has that, like, you've got duelists, which are people who like to go out and fight, and you've got Sentinel.
Well, yeah, that's fine, but if you're like, yeah, but like, beforehand in Overwatch, you could just pick whoever and go in, and then you'd have the circumstance of, why didn't you pick Mercy? And it's like, well, you should have picked Mercy.
Yeah, well, the Sage is the healer. I usually, like, I'm a Sage main. But I was playing Jet, which is a duelist, and the person I was playing with, she was playing Neon, who's also a duelist, and we insta-locked our characters. And then the other 3 people that we were on a team with also picked duelists, so we had a 5 duelist team. The first, like, it happened twice in one night. The first one, we lost miserably. I'm like, this is why you don't play 5 duelists. This is, like, this is
Me
stupid.
be
Why did we do
shouting,
this?
no more pocket stage, only battle stage.
Yeah, that's Momo. Momo is also a Sage meme.
Alright.
But the thing is though, when we when we did it the second time with 5 duelists, like me and my friend, we was like, oh no, this is horrible. Why this again? I should have picked Sage. Oh well. We won. We destroyed the other team. I'm like, okay, 5 duelists wins. We got this.
That's great. I feel like such an old man listening to all this, but I am very young. Like, Jesus. I'm much of the like, I understand what this means, but gee, I feel old.
Duelists are like the run and gun people. They like barge in.
No, I know, but it's just the whole, it's just
Yeah.
even the game in general. I'm like, goodness. What's all, gosh.
That's right. In the last like 6 months, I've learnt what all like top fragging, bottom fragging, and all of this like peeking, all like these words mean. I'm like, okay, all right.
I am 19. I shouldn't be feeling old.
I'm 22. I probably should be feeling old, but
Nah, you shouldn't. You're 22. Have fun.
I got 1 foot in the grave. It'll be sad when
Only a foot though. Next, like a couple. When I'm 25, will be the one calf. We'll just chop it off, put it in the grave. We'll just keep going until eventually, by the end of it, 19 as well. That's fun. We're both 19.
Yeah, I think the average age for this server is probably. Oh, the average age is probably like 20.
I
or
feel like
20.
this is very reminiscent of another moment of when someone joins the server and then the other person walks up to you going, "How old are you?
Yeah.
What month were you? What month were you born?" I am the 1st of March. That is my birthday.
Yeah, I don't know who the youngest is.
I'm waiting to see like a damn it, which is gonna be
Because
funny.
the other new person's also 19, I believe.
Damn it. Yeah, I'm older. That's right. Ow.
I don't know if I'm the oldest on the server either. No, Mimi's older than me. But I think there might be someone older than Mimi, I'm not sure.
When's because I have a terrible habit of reading out someone's full name, and because I'm like, you've given them a name, I cannot remember what the name is, so I was like,
Alright, so we got me.
Lanachi plays.
Yeah, I'll go through the list. So,
Lanachi.
Saucely is me,
Yep.
aka Dizzy or Haley. Then Lunachi is Archer or Archie. Then Mimi Moxie is Mimi. Then Nike is Nike. And then Set the Sky Ablaze is Sky.
Okay, so listen, so we get Dizzy, Archie Comics, Mimi the Cryptid, Nike, and Sky does Minecraft. Cool. I will forget half of these, but hopefully I should remember Nike and Archie Comics. This is how, yes. But yes, I am older than you, Archie. Ha 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 ha! Nice. Archie
Nike
Comics, like
Nike
the
goes, is there spruce?
Archie the
Look up
what?
over here. Look at that. Look at that. All that spruce.
Huh?
Is there spruce? Yeah, go get it.
It's up there. Yeah, Archie Comics, like the comic books. The comic company that owns the Sonic the Hedgehog rights
Riverdale.
to comics.
Riverdale.
Oh, do people not know Archie Comics and have to think of Riverdale? Oh man.
I remember the Archie comics before. Like,
I
Riverdale.
never read it, but like,
didn't read them.
I knew about them for years because they just were a comic run. But then, you know, when you're in comic book circles and like, oh yeah, Archie's doing a Predator crossover, and you're like, oh,
I just remember them because I would see them next to like when like in primary school they'd be in the library and
yeah.
we'd have like a graphic novel section and it was literally just Archie comics and Tintin.
I love Tintin.
And and that was it. I never read any of them. I was like, no, I'm going straight to the Andy Griffith books.
Nice,
and
nice.
the
They
Rainbow
scared me,
Fairy
so I never did. Well, I did a
Really?
little. I have a couple. I have actually a signed book by Andy Griffiths, the cat and,
Oh.
the cat on the Mat is Flat. I have that one signed.
Oh yeah.
Cause I got to meet him when he was making the 13th Story Tree House.
Oh.
He had like a whole little thing where he was like, I'm gonna talk about my brand new book, and so I got to go to that, which is funny because you're like, I like your books, but I'm not really a fan, so this is funny to go to a thing of yours.
My year 3 teacher, who was also my year 6 teacher, used to read all the Just books. Like he would read a story from the Just books every day almost, and I loved them. And he put on voices, and he changed the characters' names to someone in the class.
Oh, that's terrifying in some of the cases.
So
'Cause
it was very
yeah.
insulting at some points, and like he'd pick the perfect ones. Like the troublemaker was like the kid that the kid that got his shoelace stuck.
That
in
was the story that I was read.
troublemaker.
That was
Yeah.
that was the because we probably did have it a couple of times, but that was the only story I remember ever being read
I
to.
think that was in Just Disgusting because he ended up peeing himself.
Yeah, he did, and he woke up from a dream.
Yeah, that was in Just Disgusting. My favorite was Just Annoying.
I think
Yeah,
I
that
think
was the
I had
orange one.
I think Just Shocking and one of the other books.
Just
I had a
Annoying,
couple.
Is that the yellow one?
That might have been the blue one. It had a
Oh, yeah,
yellow.
it
It was yellow and blue, I think.
Yeah, it had a duck on it.
Did it?
Yeah,
I
it was
thought
blue
I-
one with a yellow
yeah.
duck.
Oh,
That
I-
was the newest one out of all of them.
That's right. It was. Yeah, I remember I had that one, and I had like I think the first 4 Treehouse books, but then you grow up.
I used to just borrow them from the library.
Ah,
I
yeah.
never bought books. I have books now, but like, I didn't start buying books until I was buying Twilight and Percy Jackson,
Ooh.
and
I never read Twilight. The first
And
movie
John
I
Green.
like, but I don't.
I
Think...
never read it. I just bought the books and then I got rid of them. But I did read all the John Green books, or almost all of them.
Nice, nice.
Because I was 13 and they were making the movie for The Fault in Our Stars.
I'm
and it was
trying to
like-
think of what I was reading at 13. Oh gosh.
The first book series I ever read though was called The Immortal. That was the first book. It was called what was the series called? The Blood of Eden. The Blood of Eden series. The first one was The Immortal.
It keeps cutting out, so just keep saying the immortal blank, and it's very funny.
Hang on, it's probably because my gain. It's called The Immortal Rules. Like,
Okay.
yeah. And it was the Blood of Eden series by Julie Kagawa. She's an Australian author too. And I met her at Supernova last time I went.
Ah, that's cool.
So yeah, I knew she was going, but I didn't think I'd see her because like I wasn't planning on going to the stuff because I was going to mostly like the superhero stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I ended up running into her and I was like, oh my god, and I really wish I brought my book with me for the sign. And
But you wouldn't have known, so like it's not
Yeah.
much you could.
and like the first book I got, the copy I got of the first book was in a girlfriend magazine.
Huh.
Like a freebie with those teenage, like the teeny bop magazines.
Yeah, I'm like the only magazines I remember from when I was a kid was like the ones I picked up was like K Zone and
K-Zone!
all
Oh my
those
God.
ones. Oh
Yeah.
man.
I used to like K-Zone and like the Little Princess one was like the girls edition or whatever. I don't know.
I
They
don't
were
know.
very gendered, these magazines.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, they had
It is so funny to be. I get it. It very much depends on your childhood, but having a gender crisis and then going through those magazines, being like, "What? I'm a girl now. Let me read these." I wasn't allowed to when I was a kid, so now I can.
Well, the magazines that I had as a teenager, they were like catered towards like tween girls, like tween to early teenage girls, like Girlfriend and Dolly.
Mm.
And they had
Oh,
like
Dolly,
this,
yeah.
yeah, they had this sealed section in the middle that had all like these questions for like, and it was
Yep,
like basically
yep.
it was the sex section.
Yeah, yeah. The only reason I know about this section is from a podcast.
Oh wow. I guess it's a universal experience for many young Australian girls.
Yeah, oh man, it's so nice to have an Australian podcast and they talk about stuff and like, oh, okay, good to know.
So I watch. There's 2 podcasts that I regularly listen to.
Only
I
2?
like-
Pff, oh, what do you win?
I prefer to listen to music, to be honest.
That's fair. Sorry, I'm making a joke because I think I have like 38 podcasts that I'm in
Oh my
rotation of. Yeah.
Oh my god. See, I probably will listen to more as I start driving because I won't be able to look at a screen. Because I still don't have my P's, so I'm not driving.
No,
But
I
one
get
of them
it.
one of them is Chuckle Sandwich.
Yeah,
And they
that's
had-
fair. I've listened to a couple of theirs. They're good.
Yeah, and they had Memulus on there one day. No, not Memulus. Swagger Souls, and he was living in Australia at the time.
Oh yeah.
He's not Australian, but he was living in
No,
Australia.
I know Swagger Souls. I know.
Yeah.
One
and,
of those
like,
people where you're like, you're sometimes funny and sometimes I'm concerned.
Yeah.
You're like,
But, like,
you're one of those people who are sometimes funny and sometimes you're gonna get cancelled really soon, and I'm very afraid to be like, you're funny, and it's time to go, whoa, you
Someone on
think
Twitter's
they're
like, "You think-"
funny,
Yeah.
and you're
It's
like,
like, oh my God.
oh.
But yeah, I was like listening to the episode that he was on and like talking about stuff about Australia, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could put my hand up right now.
Eh,
like,
wrong.
say-
Okay, let's talk
say
about
my
this.
piece. But like it's the same thing as it happened when Schlatt did his like chip review
Oh
video,
yeah.
like his chip tier list, and he had a box of shapes, and I'm like, they're not chips,
They're not chips.
biscuits.
They're shapes. They're just shapes. They're not even. They're not biscuits. They're not chips. They're just shapes.
They're biscuits to me. I classed like what Americans call crackers, biscuits, and then what we call biscuits, cookies.
I call. So here's the thing. It depends on the thing. So water crackers are crackers, because it's in the name. We have biscuits because that's in the biscuit section. Shapes are shapes, because they don't
Yeah.
fit anything else.
I think of
Um,
them as savory biscuits, and then
that-
you've got like your Arnott's, like assorted creams and stuff. I'm like, they're sweet biscuits, and then you've got cookies, which are like chocolate chip, like they're all
This
round,
is.
same shape.
There's so many points of like jumping off points of like I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this. Because I'm like, because like we're talking about book series and like, and I want to
Yeah.
start a sentence being like, guess what book series you would have found in the library at primary school that I started reading recently?
Oh god, what series?
Animorphs.
Oh, I remember that one. I never read it, but
I never
didn't
read
read-
it as a kid because the books terrified me just purely from the covers. I was very much a
Come
scaredy
say that
cat.
one, Switch careful. I said the C word. XQC got banned for that one.
I was not paying attention. What? Oh, that one.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. Oh yeah.
The gasp. Oh, I'm sorry if you get banned.
Honestly, look, it's a funny way. It's like, I was just talking about food. Which is funny, because you'd think I'd get banned for my other food opinions.
Yeah, I like pineapple on pizza.
That's cool. I don't... Nice. The only pizza I like is cheese. So...
Oh, cheese pizza is a banger though. I love cheese pizza.
Yeah, but that's the only pizza I eat. I don't like any other pizza.
That's fair though.
But also,
I-
I don't like meat. I think it's gross. As in, like, anyone can have it, go nuts, eat as much as you want. But I don't like the taste or texture of meat.
That's fair. I don't like steak or anything like that. Like I'm very specific with what kind of meat I like. I like chicken, but
The only
Like-
meat I like is a Macca's hamburger. That's
or
it. That's
we're
it.
at we're at cheeseburgers.
I don't like the cheese they use.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
too fake. It's
Rubbery?
too plasticky. Yeah, too rubbery.
Yeah, that's fair. There, I grew up using like the home brand version of Kraft singles on my sandwiches.
Yeah, yeah.
My entire childhood was just
Mine.
home, like,
Yeah, yeah.
home brand cheese slices and the $16 a kilo deli ham.
Yeah, not fair. We bought the block cheese. So it'd have like a big block of like a Coles brand cheese.
Oh yeah, the tasty cheese.
Yeah, and then like my mum would have like what she would call the fancy cheese, which would be the sliced like rubbery cheese.
See, we had like the sliced cheese as well, but then you know the Kraft block of cheddar that it's not even chilled, it's in the aisle.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think I know what
that-
you mean.
That's like the, oh my god, we have it like
That's
was the
that's the new fancy cheese in the house. Oh, in
that
when I
was the
lived
fancy.
there,
But we called it nanny cheese because it was always at my nan's house.
Nah, fair,
And-
fair.
Like my nan would like slice it with a potato peeler. So when she's like getting
That-
the sandwich ready,
that-
she used a potato peeler to like peel the cheese.
That's very weird, but also it makes perfect sense.
But yeah, so that way if you're using a knife, it's way too thick.
No, I get that.
So yeah, so that's how we get the cheese for the sandwiches at Nan's house. But like when she's doing it, you'd sit at the bench waiting while she's making them, and you put your hand out, and you'd be like, "Can I
Yeah.
just a piece of cheese to eat?"
The universal Nan experience.
Yeah, it's like little rats putting our hands out.
Give us cheese.
Cheese, please. And I still do it today. I'm one of the youngest of my cousins, like the third
Oh
youngest of my
dang!
cousins.
Wow.
And we like still do it today. Like my oldest cousins are in their like almost in their 30s. Some of them are already in their 30s, and like we just hand out. Can we have some cheese, please, Nan?
That's weird. I'm one of the oldest cousins.
Both my parents were the youngest of their siblings, so that kind of was like, yep, you're the youngest.
Yeah.
The only one's younger than me, and my brother and one of our other cousins. So it was like, oh, that's a surprise baby.
Oh, one of those. Maggie, what a happy little accident you turned out to be.
Yeah. But now, like all my old cousins are having kids.
Oh.
And so both my mum's siblings have grandbabies, and I'm 22. So mum's like, "Where's mine?" I'm like, "Mum, I'm 22."
Yeah, my mum says that, and I'm like, "Mum, I'm 19."
She's jealous because like her sister has 4 grandbabies.
I don't think any of my uncles and aunts have grandkids. Yeah, well, I guess because they're all young, so it's not really.
Yeah.
it depends on the age. It's a concern. But like, no, most of the time it's because I think one of my cousins is like. No, technically 2 of my cousins are like in their 20s. Yeah, and one of them I know has a partner, so they're vibing. But like, it's one of those things like they got their own stuff to deal with and things.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, and also, you know.
I'm
kids,
kind
it's
of
just
lucky though because I do have one cousin who is like in his late 20s, I think, or mid 20s, and he has a fiance. Like they're gonna get married soon, but they haven't got kids yet. Everyone else like has had kids, and they haven't. So they're getting looked at before I do, from everyone. So that's good.
Well,
like,
that's good.
Precious on them.
It's so funny, like this, like watching this chat evolve of us running around, and it's like, yeah, no, the pressure about having kids is just too much sometimes, you know. like it's got like a full thing around where I'm like maybe even like if I want kids, I'll go for adoption. Maybe that's the way to go. I don't know.
And we're playing Minecraft.
We'll just see. It's one of my favorite things. It's one of the things I like.
My mom like, you're 22. When are you gonna get a real job? And like, well, I have a real job, but like, when are you gonna like?
It's streaming.
Yeah, be serious and like, get your license, settle down. You know, I'm like, I'm gonna play Minecraft.
My mum's like, I was married at your age, and I'm like, I know, it's scary. I don't know how you did it.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I'm lucky. I've got a few years. My parents didn't get married until they were 25, so I'm good. Good on
that's
that front.
good. Yeah, no, my parents married young, and lucky for, like, again, very lucky. It turned out very well for them. But I'm like, I've never been in a relationship before. I don't know how to even start with this.
Yeah.
Not even. Oh, don't even get me started with kids. Oi, oi, oi.
That's right. My parents said they're gonna wait. Like, me and my girlfriend have only been dating for like not even a month yet.
Oh.
So they're like, they're good. They're starting to look at my brother. My brother's got a girlfriend, and they've been dating for a month. And so like.
When's the wedding? And you're like.
Yeah, mum and dad are probably like. Well, it's different though because like, I don't know about you, but like, my brother's younger than me. And I feel like it's a dynamic that's in a lot of families, that especially the younger son, they're like, oh no, that's my baby. No one's ever gonna be good enough for my baby. But then for me, it's like, hurry up and settle down.
Nah, my brother's also getting it. Oh, you gotta have, yeah, both of you are gonna have grandkids. It's gonna be great. And I'm like, my brother's 13.
13.
Yeah, he's nearly 14, so I get to finally show him movies.
Yay.
And I'm like, because it's been one of those things where he's like, can I watch this? And I'm like, no. Like, he's like, can I watch anime? And I'm like, no, not yet. The only anime he's probably seen is My Hero Academia, and it's because I gave up and be like, yeah, you can watch the rest, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
mean,
I
My
only
Hero's
watched
not
like the
too bad.
first 3 seasons, so I don't know what happens. Yeah,
It's a shonen. It's not too bad.
yeah, I know. But like when there's like a 11-year-old and you're like the second season has a rated X hero and then also Stain. You're like,
Oh yeah, I forgot about Midnight.
yeah. I'm like, maybe wait off it a bit. But then like my brother, like at one point I walked in, my brother was watching season 5 and it was like a zombie thing and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And then you
I
see
haven't seen
Mineta and you go,
season
Mineta.
Yeah. I haven't seen season 5 of My Hero yet, but I have read the manga up until. I don't want to say.
I only got halfway
I'm
through
not-
season 3, so like I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
last
I-
character I remember was he turned people into flesh. And I'm like, that was gross.
Oh yeah, that guy. He was great.
Yeah. That's as far as I got in the anime. I want to watch anime, but I'm like, but I have to like sit down and watch the subtitles. I'm like, that's a lot.
Yeah, I prefer sub, but like at the same time, like I don't want to read.
I don't. It's for me, sub or dub doesn't matter. It's whatever I hear first is what I'm watching.
Yeah, I usually go back and watch the dub because the dub can be funny, especially with Haiku. Oh my god, the Haiku dub is hilarious.
That's the basketball one, isn't it?
Volleyball.
Close enough. They both start with H.
The basketball
think.
one is Kuroko no Basket,
Okay. Well, that.
so it's K.
Okay. I guess I swapped around the titles and Oh, you watched an anime movie today, Archie the Comics. What did you watch? Try to think of
Yes.
what. Okay,
Well,
that's.
I don't know what that is.
It's one of those things of like, is it one of those? Yes, I watched an anime movie.
It's dark.
I don't know what that is.
Well, see, one of the first ever anime I watched was like, well, Oregon High School Host Club. I watched that one.
Oh
when I
yeah,
was 11.
I know that one.
Yeah, that's probably a bit much for an 11-year-old.
That
Um,
was yeah. The reason I'm like, don't watch anime. I was like, you can watch certain movies when you hit 14. You can watch anime when you hit 15.
Yeah, but one of the ones I watched, I think I was like 11 or 12. One of my friends from school showed me. It was Another.
Oh no.
And like in like the first or second episode, a girl falls down the stairs and
And
gets
gets
impaled
impaled
by
on an
her
umbrella.
umbrella.
Yep.
Yeah, and then like someone gets crushed in a falling elevator.
Mhm.
So I'm
I
like,
never
oh, yeah,
seen
that-
it. I just like again, my roommate was when he was in high school would talk about like those like types of anime, and I'm like, okay, I am 14. The
Yeah,
first
like-
anime I properly watched, because you know you grow up in your Pokemon, and you see like the One Piece and Naruto dubs, and you're like, I don't like these. These scare me. Well, One Piece was fine, but like Naruto, scared me, and I'm like, I don't like this.
I've never seen Naruto, and I think I maybe watched 1 or 2 episodes of Pokemon when I was a kid, and that was it.
Really? Oh, no, fair enough. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh is another one as well.
Yes, same you go. Probably saw 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah, not fair.
What I did watch as a kid though was Del Toro's Quest.
Ah,
They
my
make it
friend
very-
read the books.
Yeah, and they're books too because it's not Japanese. It's made in Australia. It's an Australian anime.
That is wild.
Yeah,
That's cool. Also,
because like
yeah, there you
the
go.
books aren't manga, like they're
Mm.
Australian books. So and they just made an anime-inspired adaptation to books.
I love that so much. That's great. That's genuinely great. That's so good. That's. I just got like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Love it in chat from Archie, and I'm like, yeah, that was funny. My brother was like, I'm gonna start watching Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm like, okay. And then he burned through all 5 seasons, and he goes, I'm gonna watch it again. I'm like, what?
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I joined him to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! It is, like, it was the dub of it. But it was genuinely engaging to watch and fun. Like, it was fascinating. It wasn't great, but it was a good time to watch.
You
Because,
tell him to watch One Piece.
no,
How long
I'm
it
not,
takes.
no. No.
I've never seen it, and I never want to touch
It's
it.
over 1,000 episodes. I'm not doing
Yeah.
that to him.
If you need to, like, here's something to do, keep you occupied.
Honestly, I've been at my parents the entire week, kind of quarantined because my roommate got COVID for a couple of days. And I was at my parents when I found out, so I'm like, yes, I can't go back. So like, the whole week is like, I'm bored, and I'm like, do something then. He goes, but I'm bored, because he's just waiting. He's finally saved up enough money for a PS5, but now he's just gonna wait for stock to arrive,
yeah,
which is like February maybe.
by the time they come in, the PS6 will be out.
Oh wow, Archie watched all the Yu-Gi-Oh. Damn. Yu-Gi-Oh, then GX, and 5D twice, and Arc. Like, again, I watched a bit of the first season. It was fun. It was very funny because it'd be like, "Huh, take this, Yu-Gi!" It's like, "Haha, you fool! Haha, you fool! Haha, you fool! Haha, you fool!"
Wait,
That
is
was
Yu-Gi-Oh the one with Goku? But no, that's Dragon Ball, right?
Dragon Ball's the one with Goku.
Yeah. See, this is how much I know about shonen. The only shonen I've probably ever watched is My Hero, and Sword Art Online. Technically,
Okay, what's your technicality on Sword Art Online?
I only watched the first season.
Oh, okay. Well, that still counts as watching it. My technicality of I've watched Sword Art Online is I watched the Sword Art Online abridged.
Oh, I wanted to watch that, but I didn't.
It is genuinely one of my favorite shows, full stop.
My favorite abridged version of an anime though is 50% off.
I think I've heard of that one.
You can't let Makoto know we can't read.
I think I know that clip. No, but like, if I was to go with my top 5 favorite, like, shows of all time, where, like, I can remember them off the top of my head, like Gravity Falls, Infinity Train, Community, stuff like that. SAO Abridged would be in my top 5. The Abridged of a show is one of my favorite shows of all time, because it is just incredibly well done. And it's still releasing episodes. Episode 16 came out. It's good.
The quote of the Haru that can't read.
It's always good to find like the full-on quotes.
Oh my god.
Hang on. So 50% off. What's that a bridge of?
Free.
Oh right. Yeah. Okay. I know that. Yeah. Okay. No, that makes sense. That's actually a very funny title. I like that a lot. Is that also the one where it's like, oh no, that could be a different one. I don't know. It's like the audio on TikTok where it's like, he's going so fast. What could possibly go through his mind? Life is like a hurricane in Doctor.
That's it. That's.
Yep. Cool. I've seen that clip. That's very funny. Most of the Lego series. What type of Lego series are you talking? Like Lego, like Ninjago and whatever the animal one was. Like blanking on the name for Chia. That's a pet. No, but it's always. I always like finding quotes and explicitly saying them. I don't know if you could tell, but I've Chima Hero Factory. Hero Factory is good. I watched that one as well. I sing voice. Thank you.
I think I found it.
I try to. There were a couple of times where I kind of sing and I don't think about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I did that without my anxiety creeping in, being like, no, and I'm like, good. Yeah, I don't remember too much of it, but I remember renting it from Blockbuster and watching Hero Factory and playing with the Hero Factory Lego I had, which is like one guy. I had one, my brother had one, that's how much Hero Factory we got. We had one DVD we rented from Blockbuster every so often. It was good, I remember liking it, but Barnacles, they have their own deep lore I'm nowhere near capable of being caught up on. No, but yes.
I've never gotten Lego. I never had Legos as a kid. I had Mega Bloks.
I should, if I had money, I would buy you some.
It was like, you know that Vine? It's like, your mother doesn't buy you Legos, she only buys you Mega Bloks. That was me. I only had Mega Bloks because my mom was afraid I would Lego.
Barnacle took over Hero Factory. Wasn't Barnacle like early 2000s? Hero Factory was like 2011. From memory, that's what it was. Like Hero Factory became what Barnacle was. Because Barnacle definitely came first, because it was like really early 2000s and had like ridiculously deep lore and incredibly like complex and stuff. Again, that's just from my exposure to the internet. I remember playing with them a lot and stuff as a kid, but like I was never into like the fandom of Bionicle when I was like 6, you know.
I found the
Hell yeah.
the Haru can't read. Crap. What does it say? I don't know, Haru. What if you shot the Haru that can read? Why don't we ask Makoto? No, then Nagisa would laugh at us. Haru, I know what it says. I can read. I can't read. That's my favorite thing ever.
That's so good. I love doing quotes and stuff. And
Oh my god, maybe just whisper to me the line. Shut up, your mother buys you Mega Blocks instead of Legos.
oh man, no. I don't. It's one of the things. As I will spontaneously do a little bit of singing, and Nike left. Here, 2010, Bionicle came out 2016. No, Bionicle did not come out in 2016. No, you did not. Bionicle, like a remade version of Bionicle, probably came out 2016. I'll believe that. That is true. But Bionicle is very early 2000s, like 2004.
Yeah, I remember seeing that on like.
There are books.
Advertised.
There are animated movies. There are games. There are.
I remember watching Saturday Disney when I was like 6, and they'd be like, Bionicle, and I'd be like, and then it'd be like some sort of like Hasbro gaming thing, and then like made by Moose.
Yep, Moose. Oh, classic Moose. Man, you're really taking me back.
And I'll be like, Mom, I want this, and they'd be like, the for real friends. It's like, Mom, I want this talking dog, like this dog animatronic that's very realistic. And Mom's like, no.
Yeah, 2002. I knew it. It was haha. Bionicle came out the year I was born, baby.
2002. Huh. Scary.
I think it'd go 2002. Couldn't be me.
People born after 2000, children. You have a 2 at the beginning of your birth year. Cringe.
I don't know how to respond to this. This is a classic. There's one GIF I use. I've used a couple, but I only tend to use one GIF, and it's a Grunkle Stan GIF from Gravity Falls. And it's a. I don't really know how to respond to this. So you're familiar with Gravity Falls, right?
Yeah? Yes, I haven't seen it, but I'm familiar with it.
Because I could do a Seuss impression. Which is pretty good.
I want to watch it. It's on my Disney Plus list.
I just have Disney Plus. What a nerd! I have it on DVD. I bought it off Amazon because it wasn't released to DVD into Australia until 2020. In which you could go to JB Hi-Fi now and buy only the first 14 episodes of the first season.
I have like the first 5 seasons of Adventure Time on.
I have the Blu-ray box set. I bought it last year, and I've only seen the first 4 seasons and scattering amounts of the rest.
I've watched every single episode ever of Adventure Time, and I actually went to Sydney to see the final episode on the big screen, like
that's cool.
Australian premiere. And like me and my friends, like I was in uni at the time, and we all dressed up. So I dressed up as Princess Bubblegum.
Heck yes.
And then we also had Marceline, and then Prince Gumball and Marshall Lee.
That's great.
And it was awesome. Like, we're all adults going, there's all these kids dressed up around us, and we're like, haha, yeah, we're here. And we're like, I saw spoilers on the train because it already aired in America.
I still don't know what happens. I'm very lucky.
Let's just say 2 characters got to kiss.
Oh, and hang on. Hang on a second. That was duh. These
2 characters happen to be of the same gender.
Yeah, I know, it was great.
Yeah.
I know of that. That was the only thing I've had spoiled.
Yeah, the bubbling kiss.
But I'm like, yeah, that's cool. We knew that.
We're watching it on the big screen, and I noticed, like, oh, this is the part where it's about to happen. I'm turning to my friends, like, it's happening. It doesn't happen. They cut it from the screening. And this is at Hoyts. So I'm like, this is either Hoyts, Cartoon Network Australia.
It's
either Hoyts or Cartoon Network Australia is doing. And I'm like, I need to find out.
How dare they?
The CEO of Cartoon Network Australia was there. She addressed the audience before it started.
Oi, like, you! Get over here.
She was wearing a very bright coloured blazer, so I spotted her very easily after the film. And I was like, me.
You did ask! Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I was like, excuse me, you're so-and-so CEO, right? She goes, yeah, that's me. Like, awesome. I just have a question for you.
Where's the gay?
Yeah, it's like, I just noticed while watching the film, I did see a spoiler beforehand on Tumblr that Princess Bubblegum and Marceline got to kiss finally. And I noticed that was cut from the film, and I just like to know why. I just flat out said why. and she was taken back.
Scared,
Like, oh,
afraid.
She's like, oh, actually, I had no idea about that. That's unfortunate. I don't think it was meant to be. I will find out for you, and I'll look into it. And like, I should have given her like my email address or gotten her contact details or something, because I never found out why afterwards.
What a quote, Joker. Probably worth a Google.
And like, no one else was talking about it either. And I got onto Tumblr because this was like 2006.
I got onto. No, it was not 2016. It was like 2019.
It was 2018. Actually,
wow.
I was in uni. It was 2018. I was still on Tumblr. And I got on Tumblr and I was like, I just saw the premiere at like Sydney. I gave like the location of where it was, who it was run by, like Hoyt Cinema, blah blah blah.
Get them.
And I was like, they didn't air the kiss scene. They cut it completely. They also cut another kiss between two other characters. Lemongrab and Lumpy Space Princess.
Oh, I didn't know about that one. That's
yeah.
just going into more spoilers. I'm like, oh.
Sorry,
that's
but
okay.
the only way I can like describe it, like it was very like, oh, that happened. So I'm like, I don't know whether it was just because
maybe it's just kissing. Maybe it's just
but like it was rated PG. Kissing is PG. Why'd they cut it?
No, it's
like it's gonna be on Stan when kids go home and they want to watch it.
It's not on Stan anymore, so.
No, it's not, but it was at the time.
No, that's the reason I bought the series. I was like, oh, you're not on Stan anymore? Well, I have money now, so.
Yeah. Well, like, it was at the time, and it's like, the kids are just gonna watch it again and see it. Like, why cut it from the screening?
Yeah, it's weird.
Homophobia, that's why. It's the only reason. It's the only reason I could think of.
But, like, there's a lot of weird, like, Cartoon Network's are strange. I remember, and this is one of my fascinating memories, vividly, I was watching Cartoon Network late, because, in my teen life, we were very fancy and we got Foxtel. So, I would have been about 14, maybe. I don't remember when it happened.
I had it for, like 6 months when I was 9.
Ah,
and then we got rid of it because it was too expensive.
That is fair, it's too expensive.
I just watched a lot of Danny Phantom.
Nice, I never did. Danny Phantom's a show that escaped me.
Yeah, it's on Paramount now.
Oh, that service I refuse to get.
I know, I'm like, I don't pay for it, my brother does, but I was like, if no one in my family wants to get it, I'm gonna just like find someone who has a password. So that's what you do. One person in your friend group like just has to get one.
I have Disney Plus, and I've got 2 friends and my brother who has it. So.
Yeah, I have my friends are on my Disney Plus. The ones that want it. I pay for no, my Amazon. My friends are on my Amazon. I don't pay for Disney. I pay for Amazon so I can for Twitch, obviously.
Oh, of course.
Gotta get those primes. And I also pay for Netflix. That's the only 2 I pay for.
No,
my family pay for the rest.
My family pay for Netflix and Stan. I pay for Disney Plus. And then my roommate pays for Amazon, but I kind of refuse to use it. I was gonna badmouth Amazon, but I'm like, no, I'm streaming on Twitch. This isn't the smartest decision I would have made.
I was like, I'll get it for the Prime.
Nah, look, fair.
And there was like Law and Order SVU was on it. That.
I just buy DVDs. That's the thing. We're like, oh, it's like, oh, I got it one for like who was it? When Archie was like, oh, I got it for Cora, and I'm like, oh, I bought my brother the full series on DVD. Like, just watch it there.
I bought the full box set of Smallville so I could watch it.
Nice.
It wasn't on any service. It's on like 7, like channel 7, the free streaming platform.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I could have watched it with like every now and then getting a 15-second ad and just watched it like that without having to change the DVD after every 4 episodes.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm a collector. I collect DVDs. Yeah. So when you're like, change the DVD, and I'm like, look, I get it, but also it's not that hard.
Yeah, I have DVD collection as well. I just don't like playing them. I've got some that I have never opened.
No, I get it. I have some that I've never opened, but it's more like, I'll get around to it eventually.
I've got the box set of Arrow, and I've never touched it, because I watched it all as it aired.
So how... because...
I watched it using a VPN.
Nice.
As it aired on CW.
I'm curious, because I don't often get to talk to someone who's actually seen the CW shows.
I watched all of Supernatural except for the last 3 episodes. I refused to watch them. I've seen all of Arrow.
I forgot that
All-
when I said CW shows, I meant anything more than superhero.
I've watched all of like Arrowverse ones
Right.
up until when Arrow ended.
So, Asmin, did you see the last season or not?
I watched the last season of Arrow,
Okay.
and I watched all the other shows up until like the final multiverse crossover.
Well, I mean, they're doing another read like this year, but like,
Yeah, I mean the one where Arrow ended.
so
So,
the
like-
Crisis on Infinite Earths, the worst
Yes,
crossover
correct.
I've ever seen.
Yeah, I was so disappointed with how it
It was
like ended that I gave up on. All
It was
the
so
shows.
bad. I nearly made a YouTube video on it. Because
Yeah,
you know my channel. I do I try to do videos and stuff. I try.
Mm. Yeah,
Keyword.
that's all.
But like, I was originally gonna do a video because my brother was rewatching The Flash because that's the one that we watched, and then I watched the last season of Arrow in preparation for Infinite Earths. So we watched The Flash. My brother was rewatching it because it was on Stan, and I got to like the 4th season crossover, which is the Crisis, which is the Nazi one. It was the Crisis on Earth X.
Earth X, yeah.
And I rewatched that one, and I'm like, why is this still good? I expected like, oh, it's not gonna be as good as it was when I was young. I'm like, no, it's still a good crossover.
Yeah, Earth
It's
X
still
was
well
good.
done. And I'm like, how did they stuff up the new one? And I kind of worked it out. It's because
CW went bankrupt.
oh well, that
They haven't
too.
turned a profit since 2005.
They are selling the network. I did hear
Yeah,
about that.
that's because they haven't turned a profit since 2005. What show started airing in 2005?
Supernatural.
Supernatural.
Yeah, it sure was.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
ScrewYouTube.com. Go watch my Weird Al video. It's great.
What other CW? Oh, I watched Vampire Diaries. I didn't watch the originals or Legacies yet. I've started watching.
I can't do CW shows.
Yeah.
I like The Flash for what it was, but I can't. I don't think I could go back.
Smallville though. Smallville was good.
I've heard Smallville was good, but
Yeah, Smallville was CW.
yeah, that was early CW, so it's maybe a bit different. But even
That started in 2005 as well, I believe.
yeah, I was thinking, I was like, is this gonna be Smallville or Supernatural?
No, actually, it was 2000.
Oh,
I think, because it ended in 2010. It was 10 seasons, ended in 2010, 2011. I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was always on CW. I think it was on a different network at the beginning, and then it went to CW.
yeah, I don't know. The CW dramas I just can't stand. I get it, but it's
Riverdale.
well, Riverdale's weird. I saw a video essay on it, and that's my only exposure to it. And I'm like, okay. I did try to watch the first episode. I watched the first two.
season. I think I watched the first two, and like I was like, what are the writers smoking? And like the cast looks like they don't want to be there anymore. And every time someone who is like up to date with it, it's like on season 4 or something now.
There's a
tells
cult
me-
and like a goat thing. I don't know.
Sorry,
That's all good.
I have my window open.
I have my
a-
fan on. It's fine. I don't know if it's picking
Yeah, I've
it
got
up.
my fan on behind me. Every time someone, because I have a friend who's like up to date with it, and he firmly believes it's the greatest show ever made, and I'm like, are you being ironic?
No, I get it.
I'm pretty sure he's being ironic.
No, it's one of those things when you just lose your mind watching a show.
I'm the one who lives in the pink house, Tynan. That's the one I'm talking about.
Mm.
But he'll tell me like what's happening, and I'm like, that sounds way too far fetched. But at the same time, I believe it because like that show's crazy.
I watched a video going like, let's talk about Riverdale and what they've done so far and what has happened and what is this? And I'm like, good. It was like 2 hours long, and I'm like, yes. But so like that's my only exposure to it, and I'm like, but like I was watching the first episodes going, this isn't plucky and cheery at all. This isn't like
Yeah.
Archie comics in any way. What do you mean the guy that's Ace in the comics isn't Ace in the show?
I know. Oh, it's so annoying.
How else am I gonna get representation?
But also at the same time, it's like, I'm weird. Like, have you ever seen me without this stupid hat on?
It's a good hat. Don't call it stupid. It's
I know.
frustrating.
But
That's
why do you
like
say
that's
it
like the
like
thing
that?
with like gritty thingers. I'm like, I like when things are bonkers and nuts. I watched Eternals recently when that hit Disney Plus. Oh my
What?
gosh, that was insane.
Oh, Eternals. Oh,
Eternals.
God.
Yeah, that was bonkers.
I need to watch that. I want to watch it because Harry Styles.
That's heads up, he's not in it much.
I'll still watch it for Harry Styles.
I forgot that he was in it, and then when he came up, I was like, "Ah, yeah, I forgot you're in this. This is crazy. I love this so much."
I was the type of kid who would look at the IMDb profile for Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles and Misha Collins and watch every single piece of film/TV shows that they were in.
I don't know who any of those people are.
They were the main characters in Supernatural.
I
was
my only exposure to Supernatural is like the bits of the internet I get, and my dad owning the first 3 seasons because as he's put it, it kind of got bad after that.
It did.
Yeah.
I think that the first 5, because it was meant to end after season 5. The first 5 seasons are great. They awesome, great story. Would have had a really good ending, and then they kept going, and it was okay. Like season 8, I liked season 8, and then it went to the shitter. I still watched it though because I don't know, it was some form of what's it called when you get kidnapped and you enjoy it.
Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome.
Apparently
yeah.
that's fake. I learned that recently.
Oh,
I think.
really?
Again, it's one of those things of like I learned it from another person talking about it. So like again, I'm like I didn't go to the source itself, but apparently I was watching a video talking about the ideology. I am a big fan of video essays, so I'll just name like random bizarre videos. So I was watching a video titled "The Ideology of the Resident Evil franchise," like the game specifically, and they talk about Stockholm syndrome being like, yeah, no, it's propaganda.
Propaganda.
Like
oh my God.
cops made it up, kinda, because there was like a case in like a place I don't remember. There was a case at a place I don't remember, and these people had hostages, and the hostages were more afraid of the cops than they were of the robbers. They thought the robbers were really nice, but they were afraid if the cops did something, the robbers would get them. So they were more afraid of the cops than the robbers. And you're like, and then they called that Stockholm syndrome because it was probably, I think it was, they're robbing a bank in Stockholm. So, or one of the people's name was Stockholm. I don't know, but like that's kind of where it comes from. You're like, oh, so it's a myth. Also, I watched Doctor Who. Doctor Who was my show.
Yeah, I never watched it. I did see Super Who on Tumblr. I was definitely exposed to it. Like who was
So did I. I was exposed to it, but I didn't know what a Tumblr was.
But yeah, I was only in the Supernatural part of that fandom.
I was only in the Doctor Who. Well, I wasn't really part of the fandom. Here's the thing: the first fandom I was ever in was Unis Arnis. That's how late
Oh
into.
wow.
Yeah, I did not get into fandoms. I was just like, I like this show, and I'm sad none of my friends are watching it. Oh well.
The first thing that I probably would have been in the fandom for would have been One Direction, but I was before I was on the internet.
Yeah.
Because I was like 11, I don't know.
That's fair.
But then like the first fandom I got into that I wasn't actually a fan of was the Sonic the Hedgehog fandom.
That's one of the first fandoms you kind of learn about, because it's like one of the beginning fandoms.
Yeah, like DeviantArt and fanfiction.net. Like, I was there via association. My friend was really big into it, and fan art and fanfiction. It was very disgusting. Like, NSFW, why you're 11. But then like the first proper fandom I got into on my own accord was Team Crafted.
I guess it technically would have been my first fandom, is like just Minecraft YouTube.
Yeah, like Sky's Minecraft, H8, Dream ASF, Deadlocks MC,
Yep.
Husky Bugs,
Yep.
Sunday.
Yep.
I was on their website, teamcrafted.com. It's where I met one of my first ever internet friends.
I didn't know they had a website.
They had a website, and it was an app as well.
Wow.
Yeah, and like you had to like get an invite to join it. It was kind of exclusive. And yeah, it was like, basically like a forum. It was like basically if like r/Minecraft YouTuber or r/Team Crafted was a website of its own. And yeah, so I was pretty active on that. I didn't get a Twitter until I was in like the Rooster Teeth and Blogger fandom.
I know
So-
the exact reason why I got a Twitter, but yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, I got a Twitter around the same time I went to Supernova for the first time because I remember I had a Twitter and I wasn't allowed to have Twitter. I wasn't allowed to have most of the social media I had.
I mean, same. I was like 14 and my parents finally got me Facebook.
I got Facebook for the first time when I was like finished primary school, so I could add my friends, but my parents had full control of it pretty much.
Yeah.
Like they chose who I added and who I didn't add and
Mm.
whatever. But like the first like, I then got like fanfiction.net and DeviantArt with like in secret. But then I got like Twitter and Tumblr and Wattpad. And like I didn't tell my parents, I just got them without them telling. But I remember because when I went to Supernova, I think it was Chris. It was either Chris Demix or Josh Flanagan. One of the ones I met liked my tweet. And I remember that was the first time. I was like, and I was with my parents. I was like trying not to freak out. So I'd be like, what? I can't be like, oh, the celebrity I just met, celebrity loop term, just liked my tweet.
No,
but they would
yeah.
be like, oh, then they figure out that I had Twitter.
See, here's the thing. I had that happen recently to me. I tweeted being like, oh man, because again, like I said, I started reading the Animorphs books because the graphic novels have come out, and I'm like, well, and for Christmas I got the first two, and I'm like, well, I haven't gotten into the series yet. I'm really excited about it. I know a lot about it. I really want to get into it, so let's start and read them, and they're great. They're really good, really tragic, and real messed up, but it's cool. I love that it's a kids series of like really like severe moments and like really cool, interesting conversations and ideas. But I did a tweet where I was just like, man, you guys should read Animals. It's great. I just picked up the books, the graphic novels. They're great. No one liked it, and I didn't tag anyone. I didn't at anything. No hashtag. But the only person who liked it is the guy who's doing the graphic novel adaptation. And I'm like, you're just scamming Twitter. I mean, oh, kudos
Yeah,
to you.
they probably just like full on searched like one of the words in the tweet probably
Animals.
Animals. Yeah, they
Graphic
probably
novel,
said that.
yeah.
And then they were just scrolling through and saw your tweet. One of my biggest like, oh my god, an interaction was I got a reply from Tyler Oakley on Twitter and a like on
Who's
Instagram.
Tyler Oakley? Okay, Tyler Oakley. I know the name. I'm trying to remember.
He was a vlogger, like circa 2014.
Was he the one who appeared on the Amazing Race YouTuber edition?
Yes.
Yeah,
he was
yeah, okay, yeah, that's how I know him from.
I remember he'd always start his YouTube videos and be like, "Hello everyone, my name is Tyler Oakley."
Meanwhile, my side of YouTube at the moment is just like, "Hey all, Scott here."
Yeah, and like that's like Tyler Oakley. Yeah, I used to watch Tyler Oakley, Troye Sivan, Dan and Phil.
No, I can. Because again, I only have a little bit of exposure to like Dan and Phil and stuff, but it's what you said, like, I used to watch Dan and Phil, and I'm like, somehow I can hear it in your voice.
Shut up.
I don't know anything about it really, apart from it's just like two guys having fun times.
They're
but, like,
roommates.
Oh, they were roommates.
They've been living together since 2011, I think.
Wait, what type of roommates are we talking about? We talking about like Vine roommates, or like the meme of like in History will tell that they were roommates?
No one knows because they both came out as gay like a couple of years, like 2-3 years ago, and everyone ships them, but they won't be explicit about they're keeping that private. Their actual relationship with each other, they won't tell us, and that's fair. That's a good boundary to have.
Meanwhile, cut to Dream and George.
Yeah.
Smash cut. I like that.
They really said you look like a sprinkles guy. You literally did that. You're like, you look like a sprinkles guy. What is that supposed to mean?
Fun.
I actually can't eat sprinkles. Like hundreds and thousands of sprinkles.
Hundreds of thousands hurt. I get that. They're kind of rough.
Braces.
Oh, you have braces. Oh, yeah, not fair.
I'm 22 and still have braces.
I remember at one point a dentist like, you should maybe get braces, and my parents like, we can't afford that, so I never did.
Yeah, we couldn't afford it until my grandparents on my dad's side died.
Oh.
Inheritance.
What a way to remember your grandparents.
Yeah.
The pain in your mouth.
Yeah. I had to have surgery too.
Oh,
my
who
parents
hasn't?
didn't let me live it down.
Why? What?
They're like, you cost us this much money.
Oh, okay, in that way. No, that's fair.
Yeah. I'm like, yep, alright, I get it. I mean, I was 17, financially irresponsible.
Technically, you're still under the thingo, so, you know, come on.
Yeah. I'm glad I got him before I turned 18, like.
Yeah, nah, fair.
That also means I've had my braces for over 4 years.
How's that going for you? I don't imagine to be like, oh, it's great, I love them.
Oh, whoops. I just dropped. Not the potatoes!
My favorite Minecraft ingredient.
Potato, potato,
I
potato.
like that, like, yeah, like, there's so many, like, little bits of conversation. I'm like, I didn't even get to do my Sonic impression I like to do every time every time Sonic comes up. Fun. Again, I like to do impressions, so it comes up every so often, like a character, a thing. I'm like, I reckon I could maybe attempt that.
I can do some impression. My throat's a bit sore, so I
Of
can't
course,
do it.
of course.
At the moment, it's not really an impression, but just quoting because it's all over my For You page. But I do the Gregory, tie your shoelaces. Leaving.
I just skipped those
I don't
ones.
have
I saw one of them and I'm like, ah, it's kind of funny, I guess. And then I kept seeing it again. I'm like, nah. At least the Freddy, you're supposed to be on lockdown has a different ending every time.
Yeah,
At least
I still my favorite is the shoelaces one. Like the way he goes, nah.
yeah, no, look, that's fair.
Curl straps, material girl.
Gosh. Oh man, I don't know. Like, but every time you get one of those, I get 3. I never get 1.
Yeah, I've gotten several in a row.
But I only get them in a row, so every time it's like the spell of the end, and I'm like, oh no. Because they're good, but I'm like, I want other things on my For You page.
Yeah, like where's my George Shop found it?
Gosh. My mom, I remember my brother was like, hey, can I get TikTok? And I'm like, no. And then my mom's like, why can't your brother get TikTok? And I'm sitting here being like, I know why he can't get TikTok. I had a gender crisis. Well, there was I had the bi crisis on TikTok. That was funny. I was doing an assessment for uni at the time, and I was writing about The Incredibles, and then I had to step aside to talk to my friend to be like, hey, I don't know what's going on, but these people are very attractive, and I cannot explain it. And I tried to explain it with maths. It did not go well, which is stupid of me because it was a type of maths I'm already bad at. But I tried to do it anyway.
Aww.
I don't know. It was funny though. And then one of my best friends is like, yeah, you're probably bi. I'm like, no, that's fair. And then eventually, I'm like, the next 2 months, I was like, you know what, I am. And a Yu-Gi-Oh character. I mean, of course, I get it. I understand. Well, what was my gender crisis?
I mean,
my gender crisis.
I was 14 when I realized that I like girls, and that was because of Ashley Marie Gaming.
I think I know them. Yeah.
She used to do videos with like Basing Canadian and Skies Minecraft, like.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, she also got a lot of hate because she's a girl.
I forgot about every once in a while. I'm like, the internet's a night. Oh, I forgot this side of the internet existed. My friends are so confused at the fact that that my Twitter is actually kind of okay. Everyone else is like, what do you mean you don't hate your Twitter? I'm like, yeah, there's some bits that aren't great, but most of it's just funny jokes. And they're like,
I just don't look at the shit that no one wants to look at.
But that's fair. Neither do I. But
yeah.
like, it's a Bioawakening is Catwoman. That's fair. Wait, which Catwoman? I'm curious.
Yeah, which one?
Like, yeah. Because there's a lot.
Miracle. That's recent, and that's also a cartoon character bunny.
I mean, like, it happens.
Actually, none of those are real people.
You don't have to be real people. I mean, look, in fairness, the reason I realized I was bi was because I was on TikTok and I'm like, you're non-binary and incredibly attractive, and that's definitely not straight.
It's like I heard Hayloft once, Hayloft and Sweater Weather once.
I still don't know. We don't need to even get into my music taste. My favorite music genre is comedy, so.
So like Bo Burnham?
Yeah.
So my top artists were.
It was Bo Burnham. That was mine.
My 5 top artists. Hang on. I think I should have them.
Bringing them up. Okay.
I'm finding my Spotify top 5.
I have mine on my phone, so I can just access it pretty quickly.
When did that?
The date would have been the second of December.
My top artist: Lovejoy,
Nice, nice.
Lemon Demon,
Good.
Wilbursoot,
Yep.
The River Cat,
Yep.
Glass Animals.
Yep, nice, nice. Okay.
Anyone want to take a guess of what my hyperfixation was for those shit?
Anyone want to guess what your top genre was?
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, that was my second top genre.
No, it was my top genre.
Yeah, well, so my top artist, my number one is Bo Burnham, because A Little Special came out that year, and that's one of the most listened to albums I think I've ever had, because I only got Spotify in 2020.
Oh really?
Yeah, I used Apple Music. But no, I didn't use Apple Music. I downloaded music off of YouTube onto my Apple iTunes. That's what I did all the way up until early 2020, in which it kept deleting my playlists.
I did that for my iPod Nano.
I did that with my iPhone 7, which I still have.
My iPod Nano that I was still using and when I was in uni.
No, look, fair, I get it. I mean,
So it
hey,
had-
I have a Discman. I haven't used that yet.
My iPod Nano had Fall Out Boy, My Chem, Fall Out Boy, My Chem, Panic, 21 Pilots, Paramore, Melanie Martinez, Halsey.
I like how I only recognize half those people, because again, my music taste is weird. So yeah, number one is Bo Burnham. Number two is Egg, who I expect no one to know. Yeah, you should convert it to MP3, my beloved. Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Egg is an artist I quite like. And then Lemon Demon as my third one, because I was like, I should really get this Lemon Demon guy a shot, because he's been recommended for the past 2 years. I should probably listen to this guy. And I
if
did.
you like comedy songs, you should listen to Jaws.
No, that's on my playlist is Jaws.
Yeah.
Then my fourth one is Weird Al Yankovic, which I assume everyone knows.
Everyone knows him. Just eat it.
Well, he's
Eat
okay.
it.
So Weird Al is my favorite artist of all time, which is a weird one. If for people to go, isn't that just the parody guy?
Yeah, I only know him from his parodies.
Yeah, which is fair enough. At least you know him. I remember like a lot of conversations I had, which would be like, "Oh, I like this artist," and everyone's like, "Who's that?" And I'm like, "What do you mean you don't know?" I'm like, "The Edict guy," and some people are like, "Oh, him." Well, other people are like, "No idea what you're talking about."
He also did another Michael Jackson parody.
Yeah, Fat. He did Bad, which is replaced with Fat.
He's like, I'm fat, I'm fat.
It's again. I listen to a lot of his. Like, he's my favorite artist, so I could just get started on music of his. So good. I think
they're making a biopic about him, right?
Okay. Here's a funny story about that. I just watched Tick Tick Boom. I just watched it. I liked it, but I was like, maybe true story movies just aren't for me, because you always walk away going, man, people suck.
Well, that wasn't it. It's not actually a completely true story.
That's why I also don't like watching true stories, because I'm here for the truth. Armor's Paradise is one of my favorite songs he's ever done, because it's genuinely incredible. It's great. It's so much packed into it.
I watched Tick Tick Boom because I was on an Andrew Garfield
No,
binge.
yeah. So I was like,
And
I should watch my
I
Andrew
have
Garfield.
seen the Rent, the movie Rent. I've never seen it live, as a stage show, because I can't really access Broadway shows.
The only Broadway show I've actually been able to access live was High School. I was going to say High School Musical. Technically, I did watch it when I was a kid at High School Musical on Ice, but I meant more School of Rock. I saw live. That was cool.
Yeah. But yeah, because I can't I have seen the Rent movie, but it's been a while, and I'm like, I probably should re-watch Rent before I watch Tick Tick Boom, because I only got halfway through it, and I was like, I'm a little confused.
He doesn't even do Rent. He doesn't and then he went on the right Rent, and I'm like, oh, okay, that musical that some people like and some people don't. Okay.
I liked it.
I don't have anything. I don't have any opinions because I haven't seen it or listened to it. I just know it exists.
I haven't, I can't really, all I can think of about Rent at the moment is that the song at the end that's like, 525,600 minutes, and I don't even know if that number is correct.
Who knows?
But that's all I remember about Rent. But I do remember it was good.
Did they pay the rent? That's the question.
Well, that's the whole thing, they didn't want to.
Well, that's kind of Tough luck
It was-
on them, I guess.
It was talking
That's a
about how,
sad
like,
musical, I guess. We don't want
Yeah,
to pay
it's a
rent. Oh, now we're homeless. Oh,
yeah,
I
it
hate
was about like
capitalism.
slumlords in New York or something,
Mm.
living in those apartments.
Yeah, right on.
There was, I don't know, I don't ask me. It's been too long.
No, no, I get it, I get it.
But yeah, but yeah, I was like, I'm a little confused watching Tick Tick Boom, but Andrew Garfield is there, so everything must be okay.
Everything is okay. The Andy Man is here. The Andy Man with the lasagna is good.
Yeah, it's like I went back and I rewatched The Amazing Spider-Man, both movies.
I'm showing one of my friends hadn't seen any Spider-Man movies.
How?
I don't. They just didn't grow up on it, so I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. It's one of those things you just got to get over the. How haven't you seen this? Because I haven't seen everything. No one's
Yeah.
seen everything. So
I've
you
never
just
seen
go,
Lion King.
Huh. Fair enough. I've run out of food.
Yeah.
I've been running around for so much. I gone through that entire stack.
It's also the farm right in front of us.
I haven't even decided. That's not farm. This is just for decoration.
Yeah, well, pretty much. No one uses it anymore.
I still gotta actually find a. Speaking of this Minecraft stream, probably should actually Minecraft a little bit. At least try and find. I want to at least find a location to build. But just.
First time I
Maybe I
saw
should-
Andrew Garfield was the Imaginarium of the. I don't even know what that is.
Oh, that was the movie that was meant to have also Heath Ledger in it. He passed during it.
Oh, just before he passed.
No, it was he'd been cast in it. They started working on it, and then he passed.
Oh, because he passed during the making of
He
Dark
passed.
Knight, right?
No, he passed.
Dark Knight.
No, it was the Dark
Dark
Knight. He passed before it released.
Ah,
I think it may have been like post-production stage and stuff.
I can't remember who I was talking to, and I was saying how like one of my favorite movies of all time is 10 Things I Hate About You. I was like, it's got Heath Ledger in it, and they're like, who?
The
I was like, Heath
Joker.
Ledger. Like he's
Yeah.
literally one of Australia's most iconic actors, and like
The main character from A Knight's Tale, the Australian
exactly. Oh my god, I got my mum. Well, like me and my family got my mum A Knight's Tale on DVD for like Christmas or her birthday one year, and it's like one of her favorite movies. She loves Heath Ledger's biggest crush.
Heck yeah, that's great. My dad already had the movie, so you could buy it for him. So this is one of those like.
It's like my mum always had a thing for men with long hair or bald men, and my dad is neither, although he is balding.
He is balding, but also long hair. So who's to say? But like medium long hair, like he's getting there.
Like, like she loves Vin Diesel, The Rock, and like John Bon Jovi, and Heath
yeah.
Ledger.
I would also list my taste in men, but I don't know what that is. I am very. It's one of those things of like I don't understand anything about anything at the moment. Or no, I realized I was bi about late 2020.
That's
I
fair.
I don't like. It's one of those things of like I know I'm attracted to them, but I couldn't explain to you how. Also, this is the area. Oh, hang on, I went too far because you said this is the area you want to expand it out to
Yeah.
and build.
Well,
'cause-
this way and the other way,
hmm.
like along the path that goes up. If you keep following this path, you get towards where my
Yeah.
my van is, my drug van.
Oh, okay.
So if you keep going this way, so if you go, we're going north at the. If you head
Yeah.
north, to like where the staircase down.
Yeah, because I was just looking around because I was like, I probably should build a house in one of the areas you're trying to expand into.
Yeah. But so
Um,
far we haven't done anything that way, I believe.
Yeah, well, oh, dandelions, hang on. No, I'll get them later, fine. I'm not going to derail that much to jump around.
I do need to
Oh,
make
it's
this
just
path
like on that
wider.
other server, it's half exploding.
Yeah, this path does need to become, like, it needs to be 3 wide, but I haven't got around to doing it yet.
Wait.
And if you build here, then you'll be close to where my castle is.
Hmm. I got a viewing on, man. God,
Depending on
scary,
how
huh?
it's rendered. Yeah. I can't see it because my render distance is turned down quite a bit.
Ow, hang on, let me get out from under the trees. Oh, there's already a cleared block of land.
Oh yeah, and also my little mushroom house is down here.
Oh, yeah, okay, I can see the castle.
Yeah, where'd you go? Oh, there.
Can
see
you
me?
see me? I don't know.
You see me?
Oh, yeah, there you are.
If you come towards me, my mushroom house is down here.
Oh yes, righto.
I have a little hobbit hole.
I'm trying to work out what the. Oh, hang on, I saw my dandelions. Give me just a quick second.
I'm just gonna
Oh, there you are.
like leave a trail of dandelions for you.
Ah. Whoa.
So I put bees here. Here you go.
Whoa, this is. Oh, thanks.
But yeah, this is where I keep my pets. None
Okay,
of them are really
I was gonna
except
ask.
for Mellowhide.
Okay, no, that makes sense. So do you
Hello,
put
hi.
your doors inside or outside?
Pardon?
Because you have yours. Because some people do their doors the other way. Or they
I
put
just
it
do
on
it on how it works with
the
building.
house. That's fair. That's how I started to do it. But one of my friends, the one who hasn't seen the Spider-Man movies, I've just shown them Spider-Man 1 and 2, the original ones, because they can't watch more than 2 movies a day because they don't have the attention.
Oh
And
yeah, I
it's-
get that.
I get it, but also incredibly annoying.
That's probably better, hey.
Is it? I kind of weirdly liked it the other way. I don't know.
I just wanted it so the mushroom blocks would be exposed at least.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's where I keep my pets.
I
my
guess it has a
axolotl,
more like a
my cat.
homey vibe if it opens up the other way.
Yeah.
That's interesting to.
And I can feed my axolotls if I climb up through.
This is cool.
I was gonna
Axolotls have been a bit of a pain for me, so like I think they're neat, but I'm not clamoring for them.
Yeah. Well, when they first appeared, that's when we went crazy for them, and now it's just like, oh, they're there.
Well, you know, the fishmen, the fish people. Oh man, I'm like, should I get started to talk about Spider-Man? Oh, I could go for hours on that. Christ. Because like, same friend was like, I made a Spider-Man OC, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool, that's cool. What if I, do they have like any villains or a name? They're like, nah, and I'm like, okay, here's some villains and names that would fit this character, and here's the world that they're based in. And I did that within like 15 to 20 minutes, and they were scared.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
I used to be able to come up with OCs really easily when I was like younger and my brain still worked properly.
That's fair.
And now I'm just like, okay. But my
Daryl,
girlfriend
he
comes up.
works at the shop.
Yeah, my girlfriend has all of these amazing OCs, and every time she talks about them, I'm like,
I'm just good with Spider-Man, that's how that's happened. I say that, but off of a joke, I have spawned worlds.
yeah.
I think the latest one was like, we're talking about maybe making a short film, but it's like
Yo.
the idea, but like it would be like, you know how like people make those like analog horror stuff where it's like, oh, I found a mysterious
Yes.
VHS tape. It's that, but it's not a horror. It's like a bad sitcom from the 80s.
Oh my god, yeah.
And it's actively not a horror, but it kind of has like all the base horror terms. Like, I found this mysterious VHS tape. It's really like it kind of fades in and out the footage for some reason. And I'm just like, wouldn't it be funny if it was just a joke?
Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
So, but with that, I accidentally made like the background of like why it was being made and who were the people who made the film and what's all this. When we're meant to just be writing the script so we could start to film it and look to film it.
I'm also better at like making alternate universes or headcanons based on shows because I like analyzing shows that already exist.
You say that now, I was immediately reminded of the fact that I made a racing AU for the Dream SMP as a goof. We did like a Cars AU kind of like, okay, the races, who are they, who's their pit crew, let's explore this.
Oh my god, I wanted to do one where like everyone's like some sort of hybrid or non-human species, except for Tommy and Dream, they're the only humans.
Except for Techno, he's just a guy.
Yeah, and I wanted to make them the only humans, and like Dream's like super jealous because he never got to have, like he never got the powers, and he thought he was the only human. Then he meets Tommy, and it's gonna like go into the exile arc and things like that. But I was like figuring out which characters had which powers. Like Jack Manifold's like a cyborg, and like I was using a lot of inspiration from Adventure Time as well.
Ah, cool.
Like Tubbo's a goat hybrid, and like obviously there's the ones that are already canon. Well, most of them are canon. Like the Filza, the bird.
Feels like just being a bird. It's being just a regular sized crow is funny too.
He's just like a actual crow who can talk. And
then Tommy and it goes, Dad! Runs up to a bird. Bird stabbing Wilbur and dying. It was funny too. We should probably light up this area. I'm gonna say, because I'm like, maybe I should build my house here, but I don't know what to do.
Well, now you have the plot of land.
Well, I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, I was thinking about maybe making like a spruce forest or like a dark forest, but I'm like, this is not the vibe of this area. I'm gonna have to clear a lot and make my own.
Well, if you go the other direction, there's a spruce forest.
Yeah, maybe. I might maybe make it a dark forest to make like a fantasy vibe potentially, but I'm not sure.
I have dark oak saplings. Steal some, because it's very like there is a like if you're looking at Discord, this Claude's channel. There is a dark oak forest somewhere, but it is a fair trip. But I just have some saplings and it's like make a little tree farm.
Just build myself a little shack to store my dandelions. But no, the racing AE was great because it was like
Nice. Dandelion.
yeah, oh, must be the last one of the season. I gotta practice to do more of like a Sid impression.
You gotta like have a bit more of a lift.
Lisp. I know, but like a scrap one is a lot easier to do. Which was actually done by the original director of the first movie. They just needed the voice. It's like, I'll do it.
It's like Lumpy Space Princess is voiced by the creator.
Oh,
a child.
Don't worry, I've got him. I've got the child. Okay.
Yeah, Pendleton Ward voices Lumpy Space Princess.
Huh. Hang on, I finally get to make a crafting table.
Oh.
That's
Yo!
right.
Well, don't stand on top of it.
God. I didn't. God
I'm
damn
running
it.
away. I'm running away. I fell off a tree.
Huh.
I'm switching to my elytra and I'm getting out of here.
I've made a door. Now I need to make slabs.
Alright, I'm gone.
Alright, fair enough. Keep.
Alright, well, I might leave you to build your house and...
Yes, it's been like almost a 3-hour stream, which I don't often do. And it's mostly just been chatting away.
Yeah.
This has been fun, this is cool. Hang on.
Good
Yes.
stream, good fun.
Yes, this has been good, this has been fun.
It's been nice being on a stream where I don't have to worry about what I look like in my own camera.
I don't have a camera, I just have a thing that says I'm bad at games, and hopefully, if I remember to do it at some point, I'm bad at streaming, so that way no one can yell at me, because it's right up front.
That's right. My background, so like if my game ever crashes and there's no game capture, behind everything is a MS Paint black screen that says, uh-oh, streamer broke something. It's like written in like the MS Paint crayon.
Nice.
So yeah, that's like my, like, uh-oh.
I don't have anything like that. If it goes down, it goes down.
It goes down, yeah.
I would like to have something like that or something, but yes.
Yeah. Well, if you need to ask any questions about the realm, you've got the Discord.
I sure do.
And it's pretty much just someone there at all times.
Totally have the Discord.
Send you the invite. Yeah, we got everyone from all times. You're in the Discord now.
That's the joke.
Oh.
I totally have it. What are you chatting on then? Well, I'll never tell. It's the Discord.
Alright. I'll let you go.
Yes.
I'll say bye to your chat. Bye, chat.
It's been fun.
And I'll see you later.
Yes. Goodbye.
Bye.
And this is where the joke comes in of like, every time someone leaves, I'm like, oh, Get a load of that person. No. I kid. It's on streamer mode, so I have no idea if they're still listening. Clearly laugh. But I think I might probably end the stream. This has been a lot of fun, being on the server. This has been cool. It's the joke I make all the time. Don't worry, you're not the only one. I do it all the time. Every time with a Kyron, the chat knows. Every time, like someone leaves a DM or something, I'm like, get a load of that guy. Like, come on. I don't remember where the joke comes from. It could potentially be a Technoblade joke I've stolen and I've forgotten. But no, it is the joke I do every time because I think it is a funny joke, a funny gag, and it makes people laugh. As you can tell by I am laughing. Ah ha 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 ha. Gosh, I don't tend to stream by myself, because it's one of those things where you start streaming and you don't have an active chat. You know, it's going to be very difficult. I mean, I used to do Minecraft YouTube way back in the day in the Bob Action Man channel. Like, you know, I know the pains and struggles of trying to do videos by yourself. I get it. I know the gist. I remember the pain, but that's why I tend to stream it. This is why this is a good stream. I got introduced to the server. It was fun. Got to go around. I'll probably start working on some form of a house at some point. Probably maybe make it a stream, because at the moment this is just my little shack I have made. Just to get me started, because I think I have some plans. Potentially I want to make like a little forest, like a house in the forest. But a lot of the designs on this server are very similar to that, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. So it's probably the thing I'm going to go away and then come back and really think about it and really actually decide on things. But I'll probably do a little bit of like off-camera stuff of like gathering resources and understanding things when I know what they're doing. So that way, yawn time. So that way when I hop on the stream it's not just me going, well, let me kill this zombie real quick. Oh, stab. Oh. So bad with the sword, it's weird. Yes! More stuff to hang up on the wall. I gotta get some cows, but that's plenty of cow farms all over the place, so it should be fine. Should be good. Oh man. Yes, no, I hope everyone will take off their helmet. I hope everyone did enjoy the stream. This was really fun, this was really nice. This is a good time. That's right, I snuck onto a server. They'll never suspect a thing. Careful if you need to steal a lot from the chests. I'll probably at some point, but again, it's the thing of like, it's not necessary right now. Cause, oh, my inventory's full of stuff. There you go. It's like exactly necessary right now, because this is my little shack. Should make a sign actually. Make it a sign. And then it's shack. I'll just write up my name and it. I think it fits. Damn it. Underscore. I really gotta change that there. I'll do it at some point. I'll get around to change it to his in my thing. Perfect. Of temp housing. There we go. What a lovely little sign with a lovely little dandelion. Oh, the sun's rising. Oh, is that a portal? That is purple. What is that? Oh! Oh, it's a stolen portal. I see. Gonna get back to the shack for safety. No, I think especially this place would be good for like it's a good size. You can clear stuff. There's like a spooky cave over here. Ooh la la. I mean, it's filled with things, but I could potentially use it as a thing. Ooh la la, cave. Misery. But I think this forest would have had to have been burnt down, I assume, based on that in the lore too, with my sticky keys, is that I just went to an empty field, which is burnt down forest. It's so funny that it's like, oh, there's a bit of lore, and I'm like, I could make so much more if required. It could be fun, it could be quirky, it could be cool. Yeah, onto the timeline world. This is fun. No one I know is here, which is weird. Well, one person I know is here. I totally didn't commit arson. Well, we'll see. See, in the Realms world that I did in streaming, one of the people, they were a dragon, so they had a flint and steel called something I don't remember what it was called. I called it Dragon Breath, and they weren't happy that I renamed their thing. But like, yes, a bead. That's a good emote. It's a little cute little Minecraft bee with the word arson and a torch. Good. Yes. Yes, good. I gotta check. Green base gradient. Okay, so I'm gonna need green. He's part of lore. Yes. The bee that goes around burning things. I'm afraid of my wood little shack. Oh no. I'm afraid of my little shack. Oh. It'd be cool to do something, because you got like a castle over there. Also, I assume the Game of Thrones reference is like Winterfell or something. That's the snow one. Trees. I like this because I'm a bit further out, but I'm still close to things, which is nice. This is where I like to be, because everyone just keeps running away or building somewhere in the middle of nowhere, and it's really annoying. I get it, for mining reasons, but like, I want a house. Ugh. I shouldn't be yawning, but it's like 11, it's almost 12 here. Where I am, goodness gracious. Oh man. But yes, this has been a fun stream. I'll probably end it around about here. Thank you for watching, whoever have. I hope you enjoyed. And for those who watched the vlog, not the vlog, the VOD uploaded, that means yes, this has forced me to finally upload the latest Undertale stream, which is good for them. Good for the people who actually been waiting on that stream to be uploaded. Whoops. But yes. Axe in hand. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. But yes, I don't have an outro or anything. I just usually cut off when someone says some form of line or something. I usually kind of end it a kind of funny way. And usually this bit usually goes on for a while. This bit and gag where I just hold on to it for a little bit and I keep it going and I keep it talking until I